Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, I forgot to hit live, but I finally did. 5 seconds. I'm like, what's going on? Hey, everybody, welcome in.
Oh man.
Well,
I don't
got
think
you.
you are. Oh, yeah, you are. You're right. There you
We
go.
got Evil Rick, Jim Reynolds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on.
Ruh-roh.
Let me hit the mute on the big screen.
Yeah, I had to mute my other one, too.
Frogzilla. Hey, Frogzilla. Well,
That-
I watched some of your tattooing today
Oh gosh, that was a long haul.
when in between sleeping, waking up.
Yeah.
I didn't know Sick was.
I didn't either.
Yeah, Sick was on live. I didn't know it.
Yeah, I just
Sterling
went
just
on
went
because
live.
of the situation.
Quick,
Sterling just went live.
Yeah.
Did he? Damn. I like the Beal video.
Yeah, I watched the first one he's got. I didn't watch the second one he's got out.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, Ray?
What's up, Brown
What's up,
Chicken?
Frog? What's up, Salty?
Whew, they're flying by.
Yeah, they are.
Political Writer went well today. I went back and watched some of that. That was pretty
All
cool.
right.
Yeah.
Guess who we got?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
What's up,
Hey,
Salty?
did you, hey, John,
How
did you
you
watch that
doing?
video I sent you?
Yep. What you doing, Softy?
Nothing, just chilling out, hanging a little bit tonight.
I sat in my chair and dozed off. I caught you last part of your live. I appreciate the shout out there, my friend.
No problem. That's what I try to do is get you guys some more views and things like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Lolly.
Community's good for that.
Oh. Lolly was in the go back in, Lolly.
I never even saw
Keep
her.
an eye out for Lolly, Mr. Gregory.
I've never seen her.
I
Me
know.
neither.
I don't see her either. Make sure it's you
Got the right-
you in the on the tablet or you on the phone.
she said it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
We're here.
I just put the link out again, Lolly. We got room
Link it
for one
up.
more.
Yeah, come on in, Lol.
Oh yeah, I forgot yours is you only hold 6 at a time. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm a cheap ass. I ain't paying.
No,
I don't pay. I don't pay for it either.
Listen,
I
I
don't
didn't
blame
pay
you.
shit.
Gosh.
You got lucky, man.
I
I'm the only
I was very fortunate.
EA, right?
He got lucky. StreamYard didn't.
I would have much rather
Yeah.
him have good internet because I miss his stories and I miss him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
I miss
Yeah,
him being.
I like
I miss being turning on YouTube and he's not there. It's like, yeah, he's usually there in the morning. You know, he's not there anymore.
I would much rather not have the StreamYard and have basic 6 people on with no background and have him working internet.
Oh, you
Yeah.
went
And
backstage.
sit in and watch his stories and have him working and functioning well. I just didn't realize how isolated he was.
Hey, John, did you catch any of that Sean Ryan show that I shared with you?
No, I was busy making dinner and stuff, so I didn't get a chance. But I will.
Yeah,
I will
he
check
hits
it
on
out.
the drones. Drones pretty heavy and stuff. It that video might go away.
Oh,
So
I'll try my best to get to it.
yeah.
Download it.
I downloaded it, but Veteran Biker is even
Yeah.
doing it too. He's restreaming it because of the fear of it going away.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, they still waiting on
We've gotten
Sterling
rid
to
of-
start his live.
Yeah, I'll. Did you send me a link?
Yeah, I sent you a link. But yeah, it'd be a good topic of a lot of the events for your political channel is covered in there with good information. Most of the information that he gives is 100% right. The times that he has come on to his channel and straightened out the record when he finds out things are wrong.
Okay.
There she is.
Let's see.
There
Hey,
she
Mom.
is.
Let's see you now.
How are you?
I'm all right.
got-
How are you?
I'm all right.
We got a full house.
And what was his name
I was
again?
saying I
Salty?
was.
It's Sean Ryan.
Sean Ryan.
Yep.
Yeah, you were.
He's
in
had
the
Trump
side
on.
chat
He's
group
had
with
Trump
that
on his
guy.
show and all sorts of stuff.
Okay, I got it here, so I got it up on here, and
Yep.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it later.
Yeah, you're gonna like that because that's right up your alley.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah. How you doing, Lolly?
I'm doing
Molly.
all right.
What's up, Diane Breed?
Getting ready for this big storm front.
Oh,
Polar
What's up, Evil
vortex.
Rick?
Everybody's supposed to be getting.
you're about in the middle of it almost.
Man,
Yeah,
I wish we could get something.
I was talking
I'll
Is
about.
give
that
you
Well,
what we
going
got.
all the way across the country,
yeah,
north to south, or something?
we're going west to east, and then coming straight across, and we're right in the line. They're looking at hopefully, if it's what it says there, if what it says it's going to do is true, we'll get a lot of snow and then get the rain and sleet, which
Yeah.
is a lot better than the snow after the rain.
The other way, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're hoping
Yeah.
for that, but they're talking about a foot of snow Sunday.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, Dying Breed.
That's
Well,
a
I'm
lot
right
of
on the edge. They said like DC would have sleet. That's what the Ryan Hall y'all
Yeah.
said on. Yeah, and I look at my app and it still says 2 to 3 inches possible of snow. So I don't know what to believe.
Hi,
We got
Jim.
5 to 8 coming, so they say 5 to 8 or something like that. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
we're
got
about
about
in the middle of
6
it,
right
too.
now.
That's who
Oh,
we
we got-
watch.
Coming right through the center, like through Kansas, come down from like the Idaho and
Yeah.
into Kansas.
Oh, we're gonna get
Alright.
wet rain.
And then kind of up towards me.
Snow. Sean Ryan is fantastic. Yeah, I'll check him out. Dying Breed.
Well, if the snow won't come to me, I'll probably have to go to the snow.
You're gonna go to the snow.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
mail you.
all
I'll
right.
mail you some. How big a box you want?
I'll ride the bike. Till I get into some snow
Oh no, thank you. No,
and do a video.
You can
no
come.
to the snow.
You can come up here.
Yeah.
Just plan on staying for a while.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
So that live that you said you came and saw me on, Ray, I got like 4 copyrights and 1 visual, and basically was blocked. So I took the thing off it, the little, and then trying to fix it now, all because I had a show on in the background.
yeah.
When you're
And when
monetized,
I-
man, you got to be real careful. I
I
mean, real
I'm
careful.
like, yeah, I'll just never have the TV on when I do that again. It'll just be like
Yeah.
boring, you know. But
They'll
That's
I
just
just go on
crazy. They
anything.
take it too far.
Yeah.
Well,
It-
they have to because they can get in trouble for allowing you to put somebody else's material out
yeah, I guess so.
without their
Yeah,
permission.
but I mean, that's
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
it's taking it too far because, I mean, he's not making a profit off of what's in the background. You don't make a profit off of listening to the
But
radio.
they're not. Yeah,
So-
but they're not detecting that it's in the. They don't know that it's in the background. They just know it's on your video. So
Yeah.
if it's on your
Yeah,
video.
but,
it's not
I mean, they
proved it's-
could.
Yeah.
With
yeah,
all the
yeah,
stuff they
John,
got, they're just, it just seems a bit ridiculous to me. With all the techniques.
I mean, I
and
gotta
ways-
be honest with you. If I was a singer and I had music and somebody was playing my music on their, on their format and I didn't approve it, yeah, I'd be mad about it. I'd be like, hey, don't play my music there unless you're gonna pay me if you are. You know what I mean? I understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
And they're
But
making
their
a bunch of
music's
money
on the
now. because-
radio. Their music's out everywhere.
It's
But
So
not
it's
they're
like
still
getting paid.
copyrighted.
Every time I
It's still-
purchase it,
yeah.
they're getting
Right, but
paid
it's-
for it. So
But
it's
it's still copyrighted material, though. See, that's the whole
Yeah.
point. It's still
That's it.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
I understand what you're
before I
saying, and I get what you're saying. They make a ton off of it, and they shouldn't care about a little video, but they do.
well, I mean,
And
if
I don't-
somebody's making, I think it's if somebody's making money off of it, like if somebody took my mom's music off of the video that I had and made money off of it, I would be mad. But
Yeah,
if they're
right.
just playing it, then it's getting her voice out there for other people to enjoy, then they're not making money off of it.
But
Yeah.
YouTube's
So-
making money off from it.
It's a
Yeah,
promotion.
see,
Yeah,
YouTube's
YouTube's making
making
money off
YouTube's
of it.
making money off of what you're doing, not off of the music you're playing in the background. I just
no,
think
but
there's other ways that they could work the regulations with it. That's all.
it's
Yeah, I
all
know
come. It
before-
doesn't really come from YouTube. It comes from the producer of the music. They're the ones
Yeah,
that
the
say, "Hey, you can
songwriter.
use." Yeah, they're the ones saying you can use this or you can't use this or you can use that. They're the ones that's. It's not YouTube. It's the producer of the music or.
Yep.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the one you got to answer to.
They
A lot of
paid
times it's
for
not
They,
on
have,
the
they have
artist.
people. They have people watching this stuff. I mean, they have people watching all these platforms, and if their music's being put out there without their permission, they're going to come after you. I mean, that's how it is, unfortunately. But
And a lot of them are
got-
selling their music to platforms,
yeah,
selling the whole record. And now that record
Yeah.
company owns that, but they're still paying them royalties off from that too. But they monitor all that stuff.
yeah, it's crazy.
know what-
They'll catch any little thing, man. They'll catch any little thing.
Yeah, I know before I got monetized, I could play music. It'll give me a copyright, but it says the owner of the music allows it to be played on YouTube.
Yeah.
But now
Now,
I
since you're
try to do the
monetized, it's
same
different.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a totally different ball game.
because you're
You,
making dinero, even if it's 5 cents, even if it's 10 cents, you're
Yeah.
making money off their copyrighted material.
Yeah.
So,
What's kind of
What's
neat-
crazy is you ever take your phone or a mobile device and stream it to the TV and watch it?
yeah,
Yes.
You
Yeah.
can't do that with a football game.
No.
no,
How do they know? You know what I mean?
they know.
They know, but how do they
They
know?
know. I don't know, but they know. They
That's
know,
crazy.
man. It is crazy because I tried to do that with a basketball game. It's like, no, not happening. It's
Yeah.
they know.
I tried
Hey,
to do it
Mo.
on a private StreamYard, okay? From my
Yeah.
phone, showing my phone so my daughter could watch the game. And
Still got you.
it cut it off on a private StreamYard. I was showing it just
Yeah,
so it cut it off. I don't know
It's
how they
crazy.
can monitor it like that.
they do. They monitor everything, man. It's
They
crazy.
monitor
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, Moto.
I
keep
started the
forgetting
video.
about
I was about motovlogging. I started the video, and I forgot the stereo was on the bike, and I was riding along, and then I shut it off. I thought I shut it off quick enough, but then I still got that damn copyright thing for just a few minutes of a song playing on the damn stereo
Yeah,
on the
few-
bike.
Yeah, just a few seconds.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's they'll catch it, man. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
For
They
little
will.
conveniences, we've sure given up a lot of our privacy and our rights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm actually surprised that Harley hasn't jumped on people for things like that logo that I got up there.
What
or
we
the
do.
Orange
Yeah,
Shield.
we do.
What
Yeah,
we do.
yeah.
I'm surprised Harley
Yeah.
has not jumped on us for that. I mean, that's something that I'm kind of still waiting to happen.
That could eventually happen. That's why I had to change my my logo. Dean had to rework it because it had the Willie G on there, and I was afraid they were going to come after me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So he reworked it, and so it's all good now. But thanks to Moto, but
Hopefully
eventually
it
they
is.
would have caught on to that, and they would have got me. They'd have nailed me to the wall for that one.
I know a buddy that's got a motorcycle shop that had that it was he'd used some of their name and their logo, but didn't have Harley Davidson on there, but had their bar and shield and put his
Yeah.
shop name in there.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they came after him and they won.
Yeah.
So
yeah. They will win. Yeah,
yeah,
they
that,
will
oh yeah,
win.
they got enough money, they'll win.
Oh yeah. definitely. But yeah, when you're monetized, you just got to be careful what you do. You just got to be.
Yeah. Just started watching the live but cruise.
So say somebody watches the video I made today, and they see this new program they've never saw before, but because they came to see my stuff and what I was doing, because that's what they was interested in, these guys
Right.
get free stuff off of me. It's just kind of interesting. It can work both ways for them. It would be an asset instead of you stealing like I'm not going to become famous because that
No.
thing was on in the back
Yeah.
or make any money that means
I know.
anything to anybody. That's just, but I guess that's like splitting hairs at some point. You either do it all or you don't do it at all, so just like,
Yeah, I've had some videos where I had to revenue
Mhm.
share. I had to share the revenue between the other. They let me put it up.
Yeah.
They let me keep it up, but I had
Yeah.
to share my revenue with them. Even if it's 50 cents, they want
I
their 50
know.
cents, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it'd be tough. You just gotta do it, I guess, one way or the other. It's not so bad. I play the game. It's not too bad. I just learned something. Well, I knew it, but I was just like, well, maybe they won't hear this one.
Yeah, maybe they'll slide by.
Hey, John, did you see Harley Davidson didn't give the Road King any love either? They just shorted it on all the colors, only gave it 3 basic colors this year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Only 3 colors out of all the other bikes. They only get 3 colors.
Yeah. Well, last year or was it the year before last, they said they wasn't making the Road King no more.
Yep.
But they still making them.
I think it's going to go away soon.
It's just the Road King specials all they're making right now, though. And they're not
That's
making
it.
standard. Yep. Yeah.
But Riding in the Ozarks has a pretty good video out. That guy, I don't know how Mike gets. He's got an insight from.
How does he get his information, and where the hell does he get it from? Because he pretty much knows what's going on, man.
Well, he rode bikes with the CEO of Harley. He got to ride him around with racers and everything. I mean, he's got some. He's an awesome guy. I've met him. I've spent time with him.
Man.
He's a great guy. But his insight, he's got one locked right in. I mean, he went down to Daytona and got bikes from them. He gives them, he watches their videos and he tells them what he finds.
Huh.
So, but yeah, he's got a good channel too. I'm sure most of you guys follow him. That's why I don't see a lot of bigger channels. That's why I do the smaller channels, because I mean, most of the big channels, if people aren't watching them, it's because they don't like them.
Yeah, that's true.
I need to figure out how to get that job. Just sit and watch YouTube videos all day.
I was just thinking this. That's what I've been wanting to say.
I want to get paid for that.
Yeah.
Sick, how does that work?
And watch lives.
Hey, Sick, how does that work?
That is what work.
Sitting watching YouTube all day.
He's on YouTube all day. He don't watch
On
it.
YouTube
Yeah,
all
he's
day.
on it all day. Of course, I can't say too much.
He don't have to worry about watch hours.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I got a lot of watch hours.
I bet you do. You ever
Hey,
check them?
South Oz.
No, I never check them.
Yeah.
He don't care about that stuff.
He gets
You want
about
me to go
4,000 a day.
Let me go look at my
Yeah,
watch
that would
hours.
be really curious just to know.
Yeah,
Just to
I'm
know?
curious too. I want to know what Sick has for watch time hours.
Where do I find it?
In your
analytics.
Okay, go to
Your
analytics.
studio. No.
Okay, overview.
It's that really
time
big number.
hours. Real time? No, I want to do
Lifetime. You want to do it for
lifetime.
Lifetime, yeah.
Lifetime.
365, really. Well, that would know your qualifications, but we'll get
It's
Interesting.
calculating.
Since December 30th, 2007 to now.
365 days, if you can find that.
Do that.
Just do the last year.
365, yeah.
Yeah.
Click on watch hours.
2,500.
That ain't bad.
No.
Man, cranking it out, man.
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
That's you'd be
How much
you'd
is
be close to monetized if you had enough subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how much is it lifetime? Go to lifetime and see what you are lifetime.
It's 2,500 a lifetime.
Oh, that's lifetime. I
Oh,
figured
that's
you'd have
lifetime?
No, that's 365. But I
a
didn't put
lifetime.
anything out for all those other years.
Oh, okay.
I just started
Gotcha.
this past year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Are you talking
When-
about
When did you
on
start
your-
putting out?
This past year.
I don't know. When did you, Salty?
When did you start putting out Salty?
Yeah.
Are we talking
Sorry,
about a
Lolly.
live?
I just
When did you
laughed. I
start
didn't
putting
say
out
anything.
Salty?
It's hard
We
to
talk-
catch him in the. You got him
It's all
there.
right, Ray.
Are we talking about our lifetime views?
Lifetime.
Lifetime watch time.
Oh,
Hours.
is that a lot? 2,500
hours.
in a year?
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Where you find? I don't
How
know where
much
you
do I
find-
need to get monetized?
Go
Four,
click
is it?
on the little paid thing and it'll tell you how close you are. The little dollar symbol in there. You don't have enough subscribers, but if you had 500 subscribers, you'd be partially monetized already.
Hold
You
on.
want to see where it's at?
Is it under analytics? No, it's under the dollar sign, you said. Where's the fucking dollar sign? Sorry.
6 always looking for the dollar sign.
Yeah, where is the dollar sign?
You can't ever find it.
No, I can't. There is no dollar sign.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
of shorts watch time. Yeah, because I have shorts that went up to 10,000 views, but that
Does
don't,
it say
that
earn?
don't count.
No.
Now we
Yeah, it
talked
says
about
earn. Oh, you're right. You're right. It says a dollar sign. You're right. I got it.
now we talking about our videos that
Eligibility.
gets viewed.
I'll show you what I got here. I'll just put
Talking
it up.
about watch time hours, Ray.
You may,
Watch
How
time
many, how many hours have been watched?
Watch us or we watch them.
like this.
Who's watching you? Who's watching you?
And
You got your dashboard. You go to analytics. You go
Yep.
to here. It says watch time hours, and then you hit the pop up. And
Yep.
what does that say? That says 8 something. But if you switch this to 365 days, then you get a new figure. That'll
Yep.
say what 5,381 hours
Yeah.
for 1 year.
But
But
what
that's
I'm
where,
saying,
and there's
though,
your earn thing and all that. So
That's where Sick needs to click right there is on that earn.
that earn, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay.
I have in the last 28 days 97 views, 3.2 watch time hours, and 15 added subscribers.
I need
Progress.
858
It's progress.
more watch hours to hit 3,000. And I'm 15,000 public short views. And I don't know what that means.
hey Ray,
But I got 277 subscribers out of 500 I need.
Hi, Boomers. Hi, Charlene.
I got 1,300 views on Political Writer so far, which we just started that.
Yeah.
46.7 watch hours. So 67
got like-
subscribers.
I know what you mean, Patrick. It goes for deleted videos and other videos and videos that you may not, have up. That 5,000 I told you about, but I got over 4. But
well, I got about 645,000 total views.
yeah,
No, watch
Views.
time hours, not views.
Uh,
watch time hours.
All right, so I'm here on views,
Mhm.
33.8 thousand. 542 hours, 0.5 on watch time. 70 subscribers. This all says about the same, about usual.
yeah.
What's up, T-Bone?
Yeah,
Last
Hey,
28.
T-Bone.
That's the last 28 days.
doing Charlene. You see,
Yeah, 33,000, almost 34,000
I'll
views.
get you right now to be mine, but I'm not interested. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Once you get one of the monetized budget cards, then the numbers should be under a different tab. Get to one of the monetized.
Rolling with T-Bone.
Oh no, I'm slacking up on my job here, y'all.
Yeah,
I've
you
been hitting
are.
them.
Yeah,
I've been hitting
Slacker.
them while you're doing it, so you're good.
well, I appreciate it.
Slacker.
I got a pea brain. I can't remember everything.
Just pump out 30-minute videos talking about the ins and outs of bikes. Mhm.
Oh, damn it.
Stay with us, sick.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you. You're a UK biker.
Damn it.
You invite some of your crazy friends on along with on the live with you. That helps you talk about some ins and outs.
Yeah.
So I only have 4,400 views in the last few days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I gotta see where that
Last
is. I'm
28
just
days.
curious. Well, you get one. Like when you do these lives, sometimes Patrick. Like when we do some of those vertical ones, once in a while you'll get like thousands of views.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so your views will look like you had all these great numbers. Like mine may be way more than yours, but your videos actually got watched compared to say like mine. So it's kind of deceptive.
Yeah,
You
but
really don't want to go for the numbers in some cases.
You're still getting the views though. Either way, you're still getting views.
Yeah, that's because they're swiping through and you're put in the shorts feed.
Yeah.
I guess they have to look at it for a certain amount of time, huh? To get
counted. Yeah, to count it. Yeah, it has to look. They have to be on there for. Yeah.
Yeah. Saw Rolling Throttle's new ride video. I see you's in here.
Yeah.
I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Lolly.
All right,
Lolly. Take care.
Lolly.
Have a good evening.
I guess we were being boring.
Well, coming up anyways. Yeah. Oh, see you later, man.
Nice stream.
Take care.
Thank you, buddy.
So long, Lolly.
See you, Lolly. Evil Rick said.
All she heard what I said we must have been being boring.
Yeah. Yo, you know women hear everything, bro.
I know.
What's
wrong
I got
with
the door
you?
shut. I got the door shut here to my office, and my wife probably hearing everything I say. Right
You're all overconfident.
Yeah, it's they can definitely. They don't have to hear it; they just know it. I mean, a lot of times they know what you're thinking.
It's like telepathy, bro. They know.
I get smacked in the back of the head sometimes before I even say anything.
Exactly.
My wife will be mad before I even open my mouth.
Yeah.
They're like,
they'll be upset before I even say anything.
They're worse than YouTube watching everything. I think they're tied in with Google. I don't have to Google things. I just ask my wife because she knows everything.
Cheese puffs.
Ain't that the truth?
I don't argue it either because I always lose even if I'm right.
Yeah, you can't win. I mean, it is what it is.
You can't win, bro. Screwed regardless.
Hazel scratched it on the back door a while ago, and I let her in. she come out from down the driveway.
Yeah.
It's called women's intuition. Yeah.
I think probably you're still riding, aren't you, Ray? You're still riding.
Yeah.
Stick's still riding, but probably too cold for Dean or John.
Dean rode today.
Hmm.
Huh.
It wasn't bad. I think it had a high of 50s, but tomorrow will be 10 degrees colder. Start off in the 20s. Oh,
Yeah, I think we're on the same line because that's the same thing here. And then supposed to rain all day Sunday. It was 90%. A little while ago, now it's like 8%. But they still showing rain all day.
I'm kind of disappointed. I got a Sportster with studded tires that I just got done during the summer that I was going to take out on the ice, and I don't think it's going to be ridden this year because one, we don't have ice, but two, I wouldn't be able to get out there on the ice this year.
Yeah. Well, how are you coming along, Salty?
I'm working with a cane now. I got out in the shop and got to do some work, and I spent more time trying to figure out how to do stuff again. I mean, I know I have the knowledge, but like I've worked with my hands my whole life, 40 plus years, and my hands don't do what they are supposed to do in the speed that they're supposed to do them. So and I have depth perception problems. So mechanically, everybody's like, oh, you can, I mean, I tell people how to do it all the time, but when I go to do it, reaching for it, it's tough.
Well, I've been turning wrenches for 50 years. I got copper tunnel, and I don't know if you can see it, but I got that big old knot right there.
Yeah.
I can't bend my hand. I was working on I'm trying to loosen up a drain pan on a oil pan the other day to change the oil on the car, and I went to hit the wrench like we usually do.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I can't do that anymore.
I can't neither.
I have no cartilage in my thumbs. None.
Yeah,
at all. There's
yeah,
no cartilage
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I can't.
35 years of turning wrenches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mess you
Yeah.
up.
I got a get well card from my Snap-on dealer, and he brought it to my house. I mean, I'm like,
nice.
I've been friends with him for a long time, and he used to drop tools off to me when he get new tools, and he'd tell me to try them out, let him know what I think of them. Normally, I'd end up keeping them even afterwards, but
man,
my shop, it's suffering right now. My guys are doing their best, but it's tough, trying to run a shop remotely, and it's tough. My wife's doing her best, and we're getting ready to have that talk pretty soon if I can't get back to it. So, but I got a 9-bay shop, and it's tough to keep track of.
Oh yeah.
So, but
all right, rolling throttle.
Well, hopefully you can get it all back together and everything will come back, man. Praying for you, brother.
Yeah, I mean, like I do have some estimates now remotely, and I can see everything going on remotely. And
can you apply for temporary disability, Salty, or is that not something you're willing to do right now?
Yeah, I don't even need to do it.
Okay.
But eventually, I mean, depending on what happens, it could come down to it. But
because if you apply now, you have to remember it's retroactive to when you apply.
Yeah, but I'm a vet too, so I'm already I've already had that paperwork in for a long time. So
all right.
But that's I'm working on that too, because the cardiovascular stuff it's been linked to my what's going on is kind of service connected. Well, I got a lot of service connected issues too, so
yeah.
But I quit chewing probably last year. About I would say February last year. I just quit one day. I chewed for 30 plus years.
Wow.
And I just quit. I woke up one morning and I didn't want to do it anymore, and I didn't do it anymore since. But the day my stroke happened, the next day, it was like day one from I quit chewing. And every morning when I wake up, it's like day one that I quit again. And the neurologist said the brain works funny on some things like that. And honestly, when I think about it, I feel like if I look back on time, the last 3 months, I've completely lost it. It's like yesterday I was at work doing my normal life. In the last 3 months, it's just a fog.
Yeah.
So, but,
Well, you don't hold many resentments, I guess.
Mm.
They're not there, you know. That's kind of nice.
right. Yeah. And it's, it's tough because it's like, it's depressing. I mean,
Well, yeah.
but getting depressed about it. The good thing I have is I have my family.
You
And
got
one
Yeah.
thing I learned huge on
Hey.
this is I have my family, and
You
the dollar is not as important as my family
Yeah.
is.
Absolutely.
you got any things you can practice for that will help you? That you know what I mean, like thinking and training and stuff that would.
Yeah, like
keep
actually
you-
the amazing part of it is that like the YouTube things, and the reason why I do them when I do the live is I'm jumping around doing a lot of different things on the different screens is that keeps those neurons firing in your brain.
Oh yeah.
And I stumble with it, but talking and moving your hand, your eyes, in your ears, and all that stuff is what helps a lot, because my stroke was a cerebellum stroke, which is the base of your brain where your spine comes in. And if you ever seen anybody with cerebral palsy or anything like that, that's that same part of the brain. So
Yeah.
it's all your sensories and everything. And I don't have any hearing in my left ear, and I've got special hearing aids that should be here sometime next week.
Yeah.
So
Do you do puzzles and stuff like on your phone? Like
I do puzzles, the new Legos. Legos
Yeah.
have changed a lot since we were kids.
yeah.
I do Lego kits. I do motorcycle stuff. I shop, I got piles of parts, and
Well, good.
I've got tools and piles and things that I've continually just sorted through. All that stuff in your garage that you throw in the bucket, the nuts and bolts
Yeah.
bucket, or the spare parts. I've gone through all that stuff. I'm super sorted out and super well organized. I mean, at my shop's always been really organized because my motorcycle shop's a lot more clean than my car's is, because on motorcycles, if you're working on a bike and you have a nut or bolt left over, you kind of really need to know where that went.
Yeah.
On a car,
Absolutely.
it's
Doesn't matter
nice
so
to get them all back there, but we all work on them, and there's that one bolt that you just
Yeah.
can't get back in.
Car, you got a metal cage around you in case you
Yeah.
miss a bolt, you know?
Yeah,
We're
and
pretty
you miss a bolt on a
exposed.
motorcycle, you better figure out where that went, because
If you've been a mechanic and you work on cars, you've had that moment where the hell did this go? We've all had those moments.
Yeah.
I worked at when
I
I worked at the dealerships, and the guys are like, "Oh, you got to make sure every bolt's back in." And every single one of us had a drawer full of extra bolts, because
Yes.
Yeah.
I still
especially
do.
if you ever worked on a neon and had to do a timing belt on it,
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
save a lot of time,
Yeah.
but you'd have to save a few bolts.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all always got that one boat that's a pain in the butt to get out that does not go back in.
Yep.
Yep.
yeah.
So the next guy, or it might even be you, have to go back. Life is much easier.
Yes. Yeah. But
Yep.
I gotta jump off here. I gotta get some stuff around. I got my grandbaby coming, and I'm gonna spend the night with her. So I just want to jump on after live and talk to you guys a little bit and see how things are going.
Yeah.
Make
glad
sure
you're
that
along,
John
my
got
friend.
that show, because I knew that he'd like that show. And if any of you guys haven't watched that, I mean, he has good stuff.
I'll watch it. I'll definitely check them out, man.
It'll send you down the rabbit hole if you're not already there.
I'm already down the rabbit hole.
John stays in the rabbit hole. Ask his wife.
I talk to my brother about 2 hours a day, and we're down the rabbit hole, so I stay there.
All right, see you guys later. I'll jump back in the side
Salty.
chat probably in a little bit. So talk to you later.
See you,
All
son.
right,
Bye,
Salty.
Salty.
Take care.
Appreciate you coming on, my friend.
No problem.
Yeah. There's a rabbit hole just about for every subject, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for real.
You
Yeah.
know?
It could be auto mechanics.
So
it
the
could
rabbit
be
hole
anything.
really lives up here.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah,
exactly where it lives.
absolutely.
But there is a lot of things down that rabbit hole too that actually
Yeah.
are down there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's fun and when you're willing to explore it peacefully.
Yeah, peacefully.
Peacefully.
Yeah. And
It's
don't
just
get so passionate. And don't
it's
get so
just a-
passionate.
It's just a rabbit hole.
Cuss. Yeah, don't be cussing and getting so passionate.
Oh
John.
yeah, we were talking about.
It's all passion, man. It's passionate.
I clicked a little
Passion.
button off that live this morning too. I said, we'll monetize this. So I just take that off and not even put it up there for a yellow thing or there. I said, but I'd probably go back and cut stuff out. Have you ever done anything like that? I was like, man, it's probably not worth it because
No.
they're pennies, like
Yeah.
watches
Yeah,
alive
I agree.
anyway.
They're pennies,
When
is
sick-
right.
When Sick we was doing a live on one of my lives, and Sick was just going off, man. He's giving hell about every. I don't know what was happening that day, but it was F this, F that, F that. It loads up, and there's that strike or that can't
Claim.
be seen in all
Or,
places
yeah,
because
the
of
yeller, yeah.
content. I was like, damn it, Sick. I just
Oops.
left it alone. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what it is.
Oopsie.
The
I
only
think you get
lives
I think you get like 2 minutes before. If
Yeah.
you go past 2 minutes, they don't say much about it. But I think Sick that day was just giving hell from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
start.
Really.
From the beginning.
yeah.
In
Well,
the
they won't
beginning,
let
it didn't stop that day.
Yeah, the only live they'll let me monetize is the ones I do myself.
Really?
Rest of them I get a yellow or red.
I don't. Yeah, I don't get that. I can
I
stream
mean,
off.
so
If,
why? I mean, I don't understand that then. If you don't, because we're on the same live,
Yeah.
Right.
I
can stream off of Dean's,
Mhm.
and I have no issues with anything.
Wow.
So yeah.
Mr. Gregory, you know when you're coming down or no? You
Uh,
got to be back by a certain day, you said, and that's the day it's supposed to rain or
Mhm.
something?
yeah, I was coming down today,
Okay.
but I have to be back home Sunday because he got a
It
doctor's
might be 4 or
appointment
5
Monday, and Katie's going back to work Monday.
All right.
So, and then Katie told me last night, so won't you just drive the Dodge? I said, cost me $300 in
Yeah,
fuel.
yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of fuel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
can
is.
go on the motorcycle for $45.
Yeah,
There you go. I'll be right back.
But
exactly.
then I looked at the weather all next week. It's supposed to be like in the 20s, high 40s.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's really a
boy.
big cool down. 10 to 15 degrees cooler than it has
Yeah,
been
so
in the morning.
Wow.
yeah, I do want to get down there before
Yeah.
Be tough for the next several. Yeah, about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week looks really, really bad. It's going to be like at 18, 20 degrees here for a high. Crazy.
I think I'm gonna cancel my 3-week appointment with the foot doctor, and then I'm gonna reschedule with the old doctor that has his place in Ocala, because I didn't really like the new foot doctor at all, to be honest. I don't know.
all the way like it's gonna be low 40, 47 Sunday with rain. Monday's
Just figured I'd
24.
blurt that out there.
Yeah, Tuesday 22. Wednesday's gonna be low at 19. Even Sunday the 12th. I mean, it's not even gonna get out of the 30s on Thursday.
Oh, that's
Low
crazy,
20, low
Mr.
20,
Gregory. Mr.
mid
Gregory,
40s.
that's too cold, Mr. Gregory. That's ridiculous.
But
Yeah.
we'll get the cold. Yep.
I mean, don't
I mean,
get me
cold.
wrong. The further south you go, the warmer it's going to get, but that's still stupid cold when you start out.
Yeah, man, that don't bother me. I got heated gear. I can
Yeah.
plug it. I can put my heated gear on. I'm snug as a fucking rug.
Yeah, I'd rather have it a little cold than too hot riding because
You darn right.
Yeah.
I can dress up. I never get cold when I dress up like I'm
I'm the
supposed to.
opposite. I like
For-
it when it's 95 degrees out. That's what I like
Mm.
riding in. Anywhere
I don't.
between 85 and 95, I can ride in that.
I'm good. I'm good till it gets about 89, 90.
Really?
Yeah. After that, from 90 on up,
Yeah.
I ain't very fond.
Vam was a little. It was okay, but it does
Yeah.
get. It's the warmest time of the year up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Well, middle of July is cooking.
What's up, Motor Ramblings? What's up, Hooligan?
Recycled hooligan. Hey,
Oh man, I'm. There's
Oops,
my
sorry.
sardine.
no, it was only two that passed. I just put the comments down.
I'm
so-
over here looking at the weather and minding my own business, not
Just-
paying attention to what I should be doing.
I'm with you. I'm helping you in here. You can blame me too. It's just yourself.
So work was good today, Moto?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep. Real nice
Yeah,
lady to work
there
on. Very easy to work on, and got a few hours put in. And another one tomorrow, and 2 more people called me today and got a hold of me that I get some decent stuff. So hopefully I'll skip through until tax returns come in good, and then I'll be.
Good
And that's
for
like
you.
you was all asking about what your goals were the other day for. I think John did for 2025, and I didn't get to
Yeah.
get it out, but I started to say it. But I was to save more money this year
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
That's a good goal.
it always seems like I'm saving a little bit like I'm supposed to, and I put it away. And then all of a sudden, if something happens, it's like, well, that can go pretty quick because when your mortgage is, $1,500 basically, and then everything else,
Yeah. On top
you
of
can
that.
look over 2,000 in a month just in, bills
Yeah.
pretty
By the
easily.
time the electric's
And
paid,
and then there's food.
yeah. Then,
Yeah.
exactly. And then there's food. By the time the electric, the cable or whatever, and the Wi-Fi and the phone and the
Yeah.
food, you're looking at $3,000.
See, I hate to charge you this much for the work I'm doing, but the grocery
Have
store
you been
demands it.
but
It's
have you
not my
been to the
fault.
supermarket lately?
And that I don't know if anybody watched I know a few of you did on Political Writer, a video I put out today.
Mm-hmm.
People are expecting this big impact. Like they think Trump coming in is going to be the savior and everything's just going to be fixed. It's not going to work like that. It's going to be a long time before we get fixed, if we get fixed. And
Yeah.
I said on that video, and I meant it, I think the only way to really fix the economy in the United States is a total 100% collapse of the economy. Just a total,
What will that entail
total
if
collapse.
it did? Say, can you paint a scenario? If you don't want to talk about it on here and save it, that's fine. But I would just
I'll
if
just
it's
put it this
easy.
way: if you collapse the economy and you default on all the debt and you basically go bankrupt, you could start all over, and it's basically like you going bankrupt yourself. You know what I mean? If you're doing a personal bankruptcy and you start all over, you get all that debt, you lose all that debt. That's basically what we need to do. We need to just a reboot, a
the
restart.
country does.
Yes, the country does. Just needs.
Who do they do
whole
that
new
with?
restart.
I mean, there's not a.
Well, it's like
who does that for them? Like, we go to a lawyer or something when we need to do that, or to a place that takes care of that.
Well, China owns us, so
well,
kind of.
technically, but not really. But China's
Yeah.
about ready to go. They're about ready to collapse themselves.
Yeah.
Their economy's shot. So,
Sick
But,
look like
yeah,
it's
that-
gonna be.
go ahead, Ray.
I was gonna tell Sick look like it's gonna be in the 20s down there all next week.
Oh, goodbye. I'm gonna have to
In
put
Florida?
the heat on.
So those people that are in charge, they really don't suffer, though, do they? I mean, it's basically
No,
they're
no,
just
they don't
not
suffer.
taking care of their people when we have these problems. They're just like,
Right.
well, time
That's
for one
why-
of those,
That's why
I
we
wish
need a
I-
reset.
Yeah, I wish I had a job where I could give myself a
Well,
raise.
Well,
What-
they tried that.
What are the
Trump stopped that. I will give him that credit for that. He
Okay.
stopped that. Yeah, that got stopped.
so what are the pros and cons for the country, say like China or us, whatever, to make it nice for your people and to have things great, and instead of doing, if it isn't hurting them either way, or what is their incentive
There is
to?
no cons. The only problem is that they want to take all your money. They want to take your taxes. They want to be rich and they want power. That's
Well,
what it's
yeah.
all about.
So
Yeah.
Give me all
They
your
don't care
money.
about. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about the.
we need to
people.
find out where they live, and we all got to get there and just collapse them.
Well,
I know I said that simply and on a small scale, but that's kind of what it is.
Right.
It's like,
well, and it might
wait
come
till
to
I
that.
find out where you live, because
It might come to that. It might come to civil war. It could come to a lot of conclusions. But in my opinion, it needs to all collapse. It just everything just needs to collapse.
Yeah.
And just restart.
Yeah.
That's how you get through it, and that's how. But then the problem that lies there is you collapse, you restart, and then the problem is the crooked shit starts again, and it just all starts again. Then you start to rebuild.
Yeah.
You start to spin
circle.
That has to stop. All
The
that
circle has to stop.
Yeah, and there's no laws that you can because you just look at all the ones we've done in the past that get manipulated, amended, or different things or twisted or gone around the back door, so that in the end you become this unstoppable.
Yeah, and Hooligan just made an
people of the
excellent
country.
point when he said the elected officials forget that they're public servants, and that's a big deal right there. That's what they forget. They forget that they work for us.
But they're not. They don't get into that job to work for us. They get in that to line their own pockets.
I believe some of them do. I believe some of them really do in the beginning. They get in there to work for us, but then they get the lobbyists and people buying their vote and swinging out those millions of dollars in front of their face and say, hey, vote this way. And they become corrupt.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of them do have good intentions. It's just that money just grabs people. We all know that.
Money.
Yeah.
Money.
So, and I think we need term limits. I think that's a big deal. I think in the Senate and the House, we need term limits. We can't let people stay in there for 50 years and make $50 million.
They know that, though. They ain't gonna, that's the bread and butter.
Yeah.
It's just have to get a lot of people. You just have to get so many people elected that have that mindset that really want to do that, and that's hard to do. We're in a really bad spot. I mean, if people think Trump coming in is going to fix this whole thing, you're blind. You're 100% blind because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I'll leave it at that.
Using band-aids for axe wounds.
I was just wondering what that was and about the collapse, and which I really didn't get the answer for that. Like, what happens when a country collapses? What do they do about it? It falls on us, really. We don't.
Well, yeah, you just have to start over.
Is it like they go to collapse school and go get fixed?
No.
Learn not to do that. It's like, where's that money going to come from? You collapse. It's like, well, who's going to forgive them? There is no.
Well, it's not like you're going to collapse. It's not like you're going to collapse to the point where you don't have anything. It's just it's hard to explain. The economy has to collapse. Like, remember 2008, the collapse of 2008, or the Great Depression. Those kind of collapses. That's what's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
The economy's just going to have to collapse. It's just going to have to fall.
Sick, look like you're busy cleaning that garage up.
For instance, like he says, insider trading, that has to stop in Congress. That all that has to stop. Insider trading, all that has to stop. Your government has to grow small and let the people be back in control. That's what has to happen.
Meanwhile, some people are going to prison for a while for a little bit of weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that crazy shit?
Yeah, it is, man. That gets you passionate, wouldn't it, Sick?
Yeah, man.
Get you fired up, start talking about that, because for real,
man.
Even me, and I'm not like, I don't use it, I don't, but when you think about it,
it's just so stupid.
Yeah. whether I use it or not. It just don't matter. It's just like there's no way I'd want that.
You know, the laws in this country have demonized it so badly to the point where it's a money-making market.
People,
And it's a reason for governments to make money on it.
yeah, that's true.
Horrible.
Yeah. And then to get a bunch of people behind you from an average person, you become corrupt trying to get a bunch of people behind you so you can get into office, you know?
Why do you think they hate Trump?
all
Why do
the
you think
game.
they hate Trump so bad? Because he's already rich and they can't buy him. That's why when you get these other people in there that don't have money, they buy them.
He didn't get that money his money all by himself either.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? In a way, I'm sure there's a lot of his
he
money
worked for
that's
it.
not
He worked for it.
Maybe that's the appearance of it that you know, I don't know, it's hard to say.
No, he had a company. He had a company. He worked for his money. His dad gave him $1 million to start, and he started his business.
That's the same with the government. They work for their money too, but how did they get that? And we're just talking about
they're
stuff
getting
that's not legit.
They're getting their money illegally. That's how they're getting their money, by lobbyists. See, when you collapse, you have to get rid of all that. You have to get rid of lobbyists. You have to get rid of, that stuff. You have to get rid of. You have to weed all that stuff out. And I understand where you're coming from, Dean. I could see it on your face. You don't believe that could ever. You don't believe that ever could happen. And I'm with you. I'm in the bar. I'm in that park with you. I mean, that's why I did that video today. To me, it's a stretch that's ever going to happen.
It's just scary to think that things could possibly be so untangible and unchangeable, and that it's a lot of wasted effort to even really think about it anymore, because it's to me, it feels like, what can I really do other than sit here and talk about a problem that I have no solutions for and I can never fix?
Yes, you can. Your vote does matter, and you have to be aware of what's going on around you. If you lose track of what the government's doing, where they're going, and what they're doing, if the people lose track and don't watch, then we really could things could really get out of control.
What good does that do, though, if only a small portion of us do that?
Well, and that's what has to change. And I think in this past election, I'll bring some positiveness into this.
Okay.
If you look across the Electoral College, if you look across the map, you can see that a lot of counties and a lot of places went red. People are tired of all the crap. They're tired of all the bull crap, and they want to change.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing for one guy to do. Everybody's expecting Trump to just fix all this stuff, and he can't do it on his own. It's not going to happen like that. So there has to be a lot of money in
big companies. They're not gonna, put their hands up. Okay, we're gonna start playing fair, and all that.
They will if you collapse. They will if you collapse. If you collapse it and you burn it to the ground, they're going to have to. They ain't going to have no choice.
If they can do that, because they're going to hang on tooth and nail, and people are going to die for that stuff, because you just can't rob people like that have that much power and so used to living that way and having what they have. You may get away with a few of them, but you ain't gonna, I wouldn't think. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking like what my rational mind would say about.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do I know what really happens there? I really don't. I don't.
I mean, some people stay away from politics because it's a lot. There's a lot more to it than what it goes pretty deep.
For me, that's probably why, because I don't understand.
Deep state is deep. People say the president really doesn't run the country. There's a class of maybe 6 to 12 people that run the country.
Yeah,
and that's why they don't like Trump. Yeah. That's why they don't like Trump, because Trump wants to, when he's there, he wants to run the country. You know what I mean? So there's so many, it can go pretty deep.
Yeah.
Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds.
Well, they always say the president.
That's where ultimately, that's where I say their money comes from.
But there's always hope. There's always hope. There's always hope.
Well, just to even get it a little bit better, like if you can get 4, 5, 6, 8 good years out of 15 or 20, it's worth these squabbles, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
But to have it like those 5, 6, 8 years to be continuous,
Yeah.
this is what I was talking about before. Because as soon as they
Yeah.
get it up, they throw another crowbar in the wheels to chop
Yep.
everything back down.
Yeah,
So,
it happened.
you
I
know,
said I talked
housing
about
is
that
good
on
to
that
buy.
video.
Nope. Now it's better to sell. You know, something simple that we can wrap along with everything else. You know, and your rights changing all the time. Like they really shouldn't change all that much if the Constitution is real, right? You know, but
Well, that's the thing.
look at the different
government's-
events happen that they use to abuse that and go, well, now that this has happened, we're going to do
Yeah.
this, you know, and they get everybody in an uproar and the media does all that so that everybody's on their, you know, like when they went and chased bin Laden down, you know,
Oh yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
boogeyman.
Yeah. The boogeyman.
Go like, yeah.
Saddam Hussein.
There was a lot of manipulation in there, you know. I mean,
When they took
nobody knew.
Saddam Hussein,
They just got everybody pissed because that was a shocking thing to see. A shocking
well, they
thing
they
to
took
see.
Saddam
And the
Hussein.
devastation.
They
Yeah.
made an example out of him.
No, they took him out of power because he was the one stabilizing the Middle East. If he was the one keeping the Middle East stabilized, they didn't want the Middle East stabilized.
No.
That's why they got rid of him. They wanted destabilization. Oh, I didn't say that word right, but you know what I'm saying. They didn't want the stabilization over there. They wanted it destabilized. They wanted the oil.
Yeah.
But I'm getting passionate, so I'm going to stop and leave it.
I know. I was just
leave it
sitting here
for
going, boy, our political things went out the thing. We took over rabbit hole. We took over political right.
We're passionate,
We
John.
got more. But it was fun. We did it civilly.
Yeah, we did. And you could do that. And you
easy
yeah,
with
you could
me,
do
and
that.
I'm like, well, I'm not going to say no. I don't care what you say, Bob. I don't
Yeah.
feel that way. I'm like, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to see, but
Yeah, look
my
at everything.
overall says
You can't
this.
just
But yeah, yeah.
you can't just be you can't be like I'm conservative. I'm conservative
moldable.
independent. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat.
Yeah.
I'll look at anything anybody has to say. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's not gonna make me mad.
No.
I'll look at anything. You got a point, you got something you want to say? Hey, I'm willing to listen.
Yeah,
That's how I operate.
No, I appreciate you and being patient, and especially with somebody like me, because I don't have no education on that stuff for real. Just what I see, what I hear, and what I've experienced because of it.
Right. Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it isn't like I know all the steps
I know it.
in politicians and you know and how that
not an
works in the
expert either.
house and all that. Like I forget what the class was that we did do that we learned some of that, the branches and the judicial system, right?
Yeah.
Is that part? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Justice. Mm-hmm.
The justice bar.
Even starts at our local courts, right?
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
There's too much corruption there too. It goes
Yeah.
starts. It's everywhere.
yeah,
It's everywhere.
yeah.
What is
Yeah. Kind of
Destroys the next a bunch of bricks and gives you a sense of security.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's just.
Could you scratch across that chalkboard one more time?
Yeah, yeah,
And that kind of what it was for a second. Like,
yeah. It's like
Sick, he ain't paying us no mind, is he? I was joking with you, Sick.
What's up?
yeah.
Nothing bad. I said, could you scratch across the chalkboard one more time when you push the thing across? There it is. There it is.
Oh boy, here it comes again.
He obliged. That was funny. There. He's, oops. Gosh, Leia's like, man, it feels bad. I can't do nothing. I can't help you with nothing.
No.
She's just over there like,
He said, "What are you doing?"
I know. It feels like I should be helping you, but
Yeah. I said, "What are you doing, Daddy?"
just a thought, yeah. It doesn't get more
Daddy sick.
accurate than
Daddy
that.
sick. Daddy sick. What you doing in there?
Oh shit. Chili.
Six having a garage sale.
I don't think so. What are you doing? Are you organizing for something? Or you got something going on, or is it really like none of our business? But we are watching you, so
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about just, going through all the boxes and trying to.
yeah,
Well, I got all my motorcycle shit in here, so I could grab more stuff that's out and not used and put it in.
yeah. Plus,
And
you kind of
band,
inventory. You kind of remember what you have again. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Ray,
band,
sorry.
the band's only going to hold so much.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this whole thing right here is closed.
Need a van with a trailer for a while.
Yeah.
Well, how many clothes can you wear at one time?
I know.
Is it full of tie dye? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Of course. You really had to ask that question?
I know. I want to say one more thing about the political stuff, and I'll drop it. But I know a lot of people are not going to like me because I like Trump, but I don't agree with everything Trump does. I don't agree with everything he says. I don't agree with how he handles himself in certain situations. He's very narcissistic. He's a very narcissistic person. But on the other hand, it takes a narcissistic person to be in that position.
Yeah.
You have to be.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not, and it's going to come out on political writer. A lot of things are going to, me as far as Trump. There's a lot of things about Trump I just don't like. Do I think what we had, the situation we had? Yes, absolutely. But there's things about him I don't like.
Well, he talks too much.
Yeah, he just runs his mouth too much and says a lot of nothing. But he brags about himself too much. And that's one thing I do not like about him.
Yeah. Well, you talk about the presidents, they're all puppets. Biden was definitely a puppet.
Yeah.
But that's why they don't like Trump. That's why they don't like Trump.
He's not a puppet.
They know
because he'll say he'll say what he wants to say, and sometimes he says things he shouldn't freaking say. That's what I mean. I just want to read through the TV and say, "Shut up, man! Just stop it right there." You know what I mean? But he is who he is. You know what I mean? Got to good with the bad.
That's just like that short I put out today.
Yeah. And some people probably will hate me for saying this.
Biden's in the floor playing.
Yeah. But there's a lot of things about Clinton I liked. I think Clinton did a lot of good things. He did some bad things and there's some things he did he shouldn't have done.
Oh, he's just a man.
Yeah, I get it.
Look.
No, there's not just talking about that. I'm talking about there's some decisions he made as president that wasn't that great. But there's some that he made that was good. There were some that he made that was really good.
But when you had to wake up with Hillary every morning, Monica was a pretty good looking old girl.
And I'll leave it at that. I'm done.
Oh, Lordy.
That's what I like about this community. We can sit here and talk about it and not get mad at each other and just roll with it.
Yeah. Just laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of boxes.
Yeah, it is. Well, those ain't boxes. Those are containers.
Yeah.
Those are totes. Big old totes.
Those look pretty big, too.
Those are my possessions.
T-Bone. I made a lot of money with Clinton.
I did too, T-Bone. I made a lot of money when he was in office.
Yeah.
A lot of money. I will say that. I made some major money then.
Yep. Give you credit for that. Give him credit for that. Yeah.
Yep. I absolutely will. I had people begging me to come work for them. and every time I would tell the present job I was at, hey, just come, they'd give me another raise, and they'd give me another raise, and they'd give me another raise. So yeah, I made money then for sure.
I'm out of candy.
And T-Bone, if you're out there still, excuse me, I have been doing research on Mount Shasta. I've been watching what lurks beneath. Is that what it's called? So I know a little bit about it. So just so you know,
You won't be completely in the blind, huh?
I won't be completely in the blind, but
Yeah.
you'll still be the star. You'll still be the star of the show. I'll just be sitting over in the corner.
Hey, they got a new movie coming out about Bigfoot.
Was
I've
it
seen it.
Black-
I've seen it. Appetite.
Black-
I've seen it on TV.
The cocaine cartel. Wow.
They all make
Insane.
money off that. Let me tell you, this country will never be free of drugs. It's a big money maker. It keeps the economy rolling.
Yeah.
It keeps the economy
Yeah.
going. It's a big part of the economy. People don't realize that. They spend
didn't
all this money
know.
on anti-drugs, but they want to keep it here because it keeps the economy going.
Yeah.
It enriches
Yeah.
the economy. And people don't. Oh, don't. I'm done.
Yeah.
I ain't
No,
gonna
you-
talk
There was
about
one more thing. It's
Yeah.
never ending. I get it, man. It's not so bad. I don't mind it. This is Ray's thing, but I'm just saying I don't mind it at all.
No, I mean, I just want to save it.
didn't-
I want to save it for the other channel because I'll just keep
Yeah,
spilling it out.
yeah. You blow your like, geez, I left that all over at Ray's.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody be saying, I done heard
Ray's
that.
over here all cross-eyed and like, what just happened?
No.
No, I know you're not. It's trying to be funny. Good to see you. T-Bone still here. Cool. You said it in that movie.
Paul Clinton was the first black president. That's what it was.
Oh, that's what the reference came from, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
All good in the hood.
Wow.
All good in the hood.
Yep. I think this thing is dry rotted and no good no more. That sucked.
What you got there? Oh, your hat.
Yeah, you see
Oh,
how
yeah.
it's seam is
Yeah.
split, and then all that hair came out last night, and I'm like, yeah, it's hard to give up. I've had this thing since probably early 2000. It's from Winnipeg. It's a crown cap, Winnipeg, Canada. Hey, that's cool. We ain't seen no
Yeah, Rick, they
Canadians
protect-
today. No 2-4. See, speak
Yeah.
of that. Just was wondering where he was because as soon as I saw this, I thought of him.
Look at what came in for me today. I seen what Hooligan got you,
Yeah.
and I had to get one because I'm gonna be doing some cold weather riding.
Oh, I wore mine today. Did you?
Y'all,
There
Where'd
we
you
go.
get that?
I'm ready.
You bought your own?
lucky. Y'all some lucky
Mine's
devils.
Carhartt,
Y'all know
Yeah.
that?
What's that, Ray?
Y'all lucky.
Yeah,
I'm
Get
ready.
off
Let's
Bigfoot.
go.
I'm wearing mine the last 3 days in a row, I think.
Well, get on
I'm
the
ready.
bike and go do a live.
I'm ready.
Yeah, who? Yeah. John, you could. You got to do it when the snow comes down. That's the new thing.
No.
That's the new thing. Well, before it,
Those things
accumulates.
cheap, man. Everything's so damn expensive. I hope I could put my helmet on over that. That's one thing I haven't tried. I need to put my helmet on, see if it, but it's really, I think it'll be all right. We'll see what happens. What was he saying? I got 5 of those masks. They work all right now.
I got 5 of those masks. They're worth it. Yeah. It's good to have a couple so you can have one in the wash and not wear your one that you do have all winter. And by the end of that, you're like, that's pretty well seasoned. It's it's ready for a.
I learned that, Salty. I was saying that to the wife the other day when I went out on a ride. I couldn't see shit. I
Yeah.
couldn't, like, kept fogging up. I couldn't see a damn thing. It's in the video. I got a video coming out.
It's
You guys will
hard.
hear me complain. You guys will hear me complain the whole time. But yeah,
That's where
yeah.
contacts are nice, and then you have your shield on your full face that has the, what do they call it, pin lock, where you got the double thing underneath there, and usually you're good to go.
Gotcha.
But you don't wear contacts at all, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Be worth it for riding, that's for sure. Just don't want them in the wind. You never do it with you got to have a
Something,
goggles.
yeah.
Either wear goggles or you have to have a full face helmet.
Face helmet.
You ride. I did it for a while, but you dry your contacts out. They glue to your. Ooh.
Sorry.
Yeah, that pin lock, Ray Moto. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, mine's basically worthless. I just gotta lift it up every time now when I come to a stop because there. I just put you on mute there for a bit, Sick. So if you start talking, let me know. Wave me down. But yeah, they get loose where the pin lock locks up on your visor, and once it gets loose, it don't put that force to push it into your visor, that second window, because it's got like a rubber little seal that goes all the way around.
Yeah.
And it's busted up and chipped. I even put like little rubber grommets in there to extend the life, to push it up and get it tighter, little tricks to make it work better. But
Yeah.
Those are done now too. You only have what? One eye. Don't work for me. Well, I never knew that. I've always seen two, but one is blind.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I like that. I liked it. Sick. I like Sick. Hooligan. I like that. Think about getting the red one. Or I might just get the black one.
For what? What are you talking about?
Helmet.
Helmet. Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh, tore the tag off. Going to prison.
And you
If
get
they
a
had
beautiful display there, Sick.
If they had a yellow one, I get a red one and
It's
the
a
yellow
beautiful
one.
display.
Yeah.
He does it right for storage bins.
That's it won't be going in the van, that's for sure. That's a lot of stuff.
Not all that.
Not all that.
But he won't.
Yeah.
He'll be
That
sleeping
might
in the
go all
front seat.
in, but not.
You need a Partridge Family bus.
Well, I got
Yeah.
a big tent. I could stack these on top of each other and fit it in a tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hey Dean, I recorded that video I put out on Political Writer Day on StreamYard and put it out.
Yeah.
And it gives you an option to do a short, an AI short. They'll do a short for you. That was pretty freaking awesome, man.
Like it generates.
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And what's really cool about it is it gives you these titles you or I would never think of.
Yeah. Yeah. That was freaking awesome.
That sounds expressive.
Yeah, man. I was
Yeah.
like, I got
I'm
one
glad
going out
you-
tomorrow short. Yeah.
Got into and found that, because that's not like an easy find or understanding until you run into you like, wonder what that means, you know?
Yeah. So I just was kind of like, okay, let's try this. And it came up, did it. And it
That's
came up
where
with the title and the whole short. And I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit, that's pretty awesome.
When you do your record, that's where you can make sure your thing is checked record, and it'll save that, so you're not taking it off the cloud and getting a downgrade version either. I think it does it directly to your computer, from what I understand, you know, so you get a higher resolution, and then by the time you upload it again like you did, you have your best quality, which it looked great. I didn't watch it on a huge TV, but not a lot of people do anyway.
No, pretty much your phone nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, computer screens.
Yeah.
Whatever, but a lot of times at night, you know, that's when I throw them up. I want to really see what they look like, you know, and it's good. once in a while you have to check and make sure you got it on 1080p in your settings, because for some reason
Yeah.
once in a while it'll be there at 340 and or 3 whatever it is, and like, gosh, that's
Yeah.
a little grainy there, and you go out and fix, you're like, oh man, I cleared everything up, because just like change it out of nowhere. Might be an auto thing that it does sometimes.
Maybe it just goes back to that setting
Yeah.
for whatever reason. What the hell was that?
Default, or
Yeah.
I think it's default. It's hard to explain. Like, say your internet was a little low at the time and wasn't showing a clear picture, so it read it as something lower than it really was until it spooled up again. And then, so maybe it's something like that.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm starting to learn more about this StreamYard, and I'm seeing
Yeah.
more of its uses, more stuff
I
you can
mean,
use it for.
yeah. And once you start, experimenting with those things, and it takes a while because you got to spend a lot of time experimenting and checking it out. And now that you can look up StreamYard videos and get a lot of information on it. That's how I got kickstarted. Was watching multiple videos after I got streaming to really learn. Well, how can I do this? Well, how do people work around that? How can I use 2 cameras without paying for 2 cameras? Pros and cons of that.
Right.
And that's when I ran into hey, cancel your subscription. They'll cut you a deal and give you half off. It's like, well,
And
hey,
you told me that immediately, and I did. I went right in and canceled it, and they offered. And I was like, "Holy shit! I got it for a lot cheaper."
Saving money. I know that's a lot of things you can learn out there about what you want to learn. I see a garage sale coming. I don't know. What are you going to do with everything? I know that's probably, I don't even want to ask, because I know you don't even want to think about that kind of crap, but whenever it is, March. Yeah. I mean, do you have a backup plan to like store some of this stuff possibly?
No.
Anybody that you got any family, like family that you can?
No.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. You got to talk to Buck, man. He's got to build a shed for you out there.
Yeah.
You can just put your stuff out there at least somewhere.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm sure Buck wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Well, I already told him I need a hand getting out of here.
Yeah.
I just don't know where I'm fucking going. Well, once I know, I'll know.
Well, at least it'll be in the spring, kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
That's true.
Just saying, if you have to go a little bit, venture up farther north for a while. Hopefully you'll just be going south from where you're at, really.
Well, I'm waiting on a phone call.
Yeah, good. Let's see, let's see. What's Hooligan say?
I'm done right now. I took all of the boxes.
See that, Ray?
I just wanted to move them here, and I wanted to go through one box at a time and put the clothes with the clothes and the shit that I'm not gonna ever touch in those certain boxes.
Yeah.
So I really they gotta get empty.
Well, number those boxes and make some pictures or something, and then put those pictures in a filing system so you can refer to what the hell you need, so you ain't got to go through 6 boxes trying to find one thing later on.
Yeah.
Some way that you can inventory it.
Yeah. I mean, I got fucking just a lot of jackets that I'm not gonna really wear unless it gets really cold out. I'm gonna need cold weather stuff, so that's gotta get packed away. This one's a motorcycle. This is all helmets and gear.
Yeah.
So backpacks, a tent, sleeping bags.
Back. Well, I would be able to.
You know, I just gotta. I want to put like the DVDs and the CDs together because I got a whole box. These are all DVDs here. So like, these can come out because these are gonna go with the CDs, and the CDs are over here. These are CDs. I think these are CDs. Yeah. These are books. These are CDs.
Read the list, know what's there. Yeah.
These are CDs.
That sounds like a good idea, Evil Rick. Evil Rick has skills.
Yeah. You know, all the paperwork has to get put together. You know, this paperwork shit. That has to all get put together. Paperwork. Star Wars glasses from Burger King from the 80s. From 77. Seriously, from 77.
We'll go back outside.
Sure. I'm ready.
I don't even know what's in here. Like, what the fuck's in here? Piece of shit. Yeah.
We'll go back outside. Right.
Yeah. There's that too, answer, Evil Rick. Especially
We'll go back outside.
Yeah.
Cat's like, no, I'll tap out on that. It's a little bit chilly out there. Did she do a litter box at all, Ray?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
We'll give her some food.
Yeah.
Mr. Gregory,
Hey,
should I throw out the old headlight assembly? I don't need any parts off that ever again, right?
you just put your shit everywhere. Hold up. I just spilled cat food everywhere.
That's not good.
Got a project.
I'll try to get her some food, and I darn spilled most of it. Hi, Sick. What were you saying?
I don't need that headlight assembly, right? The old headlight assembly?
No, not if you don't want it.
That's destroyed already, right? I can throw that in the garbage, right?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about to the van?
Yeah, to the van.
Yeah. Throw it in the trash, man.
Like all the old parts to that I can throw in the garbage. I don't need any of that shit, right?
Yeah. Throw it in the trash.
All right. All right. I guess I should keep the DVD and CD player with the CDs and DVDs. I
All right,
guess.
man.
Makes sense, kind of.
That worked. I know what I told you. I had a gold set this last year, 1,500. Too bad I done passed that by 25.
Starting to sound like Steve Martin
picking
in the jerk.
2 to 3 subscribers a day.
All I need is this lamp, remote control, and this dog. That's all I need.
That's all I need.
And then he gets like 5 more things.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
All I really need is this.
And then really all I need is
This.
this chair.
That's it. That's all I need.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else.
It goes off. He kills me.
Nothing else. That's it.
Oh, goodness.
I don't need anything else. What's this? And this. And this.
I sent you a link to the yellow hair. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Dick. I mean, Hooligan.
Hooligan.
God almighty, I got to keep y'all straight.
It's all right. We all start blending in.
Yeah. Put us in a blender.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, don't it, Salty? 6 holding the auction.
We blending.
Highest bidder. Take it home.
Take it home. Get you an auctioneer there.
It's best I can do.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. No way.
Shoot. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I like that, Hooligan. I could match for Eleanor.
Mr. Chi. You caught us at the highlight of the night. How you doing, Mr. G? You warming things up there in Tazewell for us?
Getting it all ready.
Hurry up.
I know the other day talking about snow a little bit.
Yeah, he's probably going to get some. Maybe. Nah, he's a little bit too south, I think, still. The way it looked like that system was going to be.
Yeah, I know. What was it, 3 or 4 weeks ago? They had a good snow.
Here's Dean's movie.
The Jerk? What is it? Oh. There he is. Yeah, Nathan. Nathan something. Trying to remember his name in the movie. 20 degree and about an inch of
Yeah, inch of snow and
Snow and
wind
wind.
blowing.
That sucks.
yeah.
See you, T-Bone. I didn't see you go by, man. I'm sorry.
What's up, T-Bone?
He's leaving us. He's going to go crash.
He's the only responsible one here. But
I know I'm not responsible.
hello, back to was you reading and I just hit that? Ray, I'm sorry. Was you reading that
No,
last
go ahead.
comment?
Go ahead. No, you good.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to Mr. G. He comes by just about every live, at least for a few minutes, and says hi.
Yeah.
Yep.
I appreciate it, man.
Getting one step closer to the van. One step
Yeah.
closer.
People, that video.
Start a VAM countdown.
Yeah.
You know, days.
We need a timer that somebody keeps.
Yeah.
That's just, and on every live, it sits
Many
there.
times, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that for? Oh, that's when we go to BAM. BAM, well, sign up. You'll see. Let's
All
go.
right, I'm done. Done for the evening. I did enough shit.
I know. I got tired watching you, man.
Yeah, I'm
he's wearing me out.
That was about enough.
Yeah.
My heart started pounding. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Didn't know how much more my ticker could take.
Leia's passed out on the bed. Leia even got exhausted. watching me.
She got tired of watching you work, made her tired.
Yeah, she's exhausted. I was like, geez. She gets all if when she sees us or me cracking out cardboard boxes, she gets nervous and anxious. You can tell. She starts following us all around the house because she knows we're packing shit, like we're leaving. And she's afraid she's going to be left. Not that she's ever been left behind, ever, but that's how dogs think.
You rub it in.
Mm-hmm.
Starts July 10th. 10th through the 12th.
July 10th. Let's go. I'll be down there on that Monday. So what's that? What is it? 10th.
We got July 10th.
Yeah. I'll be down there
February,
Monday.
March, April, May, June. Man, we're only halfway there.
Oh,
Is that right?
Jesus.
We're only halfway there from the last one.
Well, in June I'm going to Myrtle Beach, so that'll help a little bit.
Yeah, it'll ease the pain.
Yeah. It'll ease a little pain.
Mm-hmm. Me too, Hooligan. Not too warm, but
Yeah,
85, 90, 85, 90, 92 degrees. That's good.
75, 70.
75 in Key West.
Right now?
If I can make it down below, if I make it to Tampa, I can take my coat off, going to Key West.
Yeah. Take my coat off. Whew.
Hey, but I'm doing a lot better than I used to do. I'm stretching my riding season in further into the winter, and I'm riding earlier in the spring. So I'm doing progressing.
Seeing you out there in that colder weather that you normally don't.
Yeah. Buying the stuff. I got my pants coming tomorrow. My pants are coming tomorrow. My winter pants, riding pants.
You get a definite attaboy for that. You're gonna mess around and be a hardcore rider.
Yeah. Just ride all 24/7.
That's what I was talking about in that one video. I was about how I used to think of myself like I was so prided and proud and wanted to. I just loved that Harley. I had that Harley and I was like, I finally got my dream, my bike, man. I wanted to be so associated with that because I loved it so much, it was like
you good.
When everybody when they think about Dean, they think about that bike. That's what he does. He rides everywhere he goes all the time. He's always riding.
Come on down.
I rode it in the winter. I rode it, whenever.
I think
thunderstorms
coming,
all that fun stuff.
So, yeah, Mr. G, I'll be there.
I'll be there too. That's that Monday, right? Yeah, I'll be there.
July 7th.
It'll probably be about 4 o'clock, 8 p.m., but I'll be there.
You know what they
I'll
say
be there
is
before you.
Start with the calendar.
I done told her we got to leave at 3 in the morning. I ain't getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'll be leaving at 4, so I'll be heading out. What was you saying, Dean? I'm sorry.
I'll just say we've got to start with the calendar, and that's what I'm going to do, whether I get to go that many days or not. You go to the calendar, you make some plans, and then do what you got to do as you get there to make those things meet up. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what Ray did to me last year. He says, man, you come into that van, and he had me on the phone there. It's like, well, okay. Where's it at? And he sent me all the information, and then I went and I made the reservation, so I knew it was to go. Like that's where I'm going. I'm going to do it. There's no more talking about it or saying, well, I want to, but all that stuff.
Yeah.
Are there preferred room numbers at that place that we should reserve? Moto.
I must have just got lucky, but I think if you call, that's hard. I don't remember. I did mine on booking.com because I use that little app. But really, all you have to do is call them tell them, hey, I want to be on the VAM meetup side, which is the side that faces the telephone
Yeah.
pole in the mountain. I guess it's the back side.
Okay.
And
So should we be getting reservations now? Should we be doing that now or waiting?
Yeah, because I called them in I was going to do them in November, and they said you had to wait till after the first of the year.
yeah,
so,
that we did, yeah.
yeah, we can do them now.
But
I'm sure.
Okay.
a couple weeks before, and I had months before I had made the reservation, but a
Yeah.
couple weeks before, I was still able to change my dates and stuff like that. So it wasn't like oh, it's full and you're going to have a problem. But who knows? A lot of VAM has been talked about and advertised this time. Maybe it'll be 20 more people. Who knows?
Yeah, the last 2 years, about the only people at the hotel was us.
Yeah.
And what is it? A whole week or 10 days?
No, it's Thursday,
3.
Friday, and Saturday is the actual dates. The 10th.
Mm-hmm.
But don't they stay like a week though? I heard that a lot of people stay.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, there's a lot of them gets up there. A lot of them, you take Harley Moonrider and the one in Yankee, they'll be there for Monday properly. They'll be there Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
Quick Shoe, see, that's going to be one. There's a lot of people that I know that are coming. At least
looking forward to meeting.
Need another 3 or 4 that I already just know of. We have in
well, it's 6.5 hours for me. So if we leave here at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, we should still be there by 4 after we stop and eat. And
make some goals.
I'll be there at 9 a.m. That's when I'll be there. 9 a.m. About 10 a.m. That's when I'll be there.
Rub it in.
What did he say now? That would be the 7th. The 7th is a Monday. The 10th, when it actually starts, is a Thursday. So it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And that means that they have events for those days, rides that are scheduled, some things that you can do if you want to participate those 3 days. That doesn't mean that's all there is.
Yeah, right.
Like we went up a couple days before, and Mr. G, he was gracious, and he took us out on a whole big old ride before it even started, and
Mr. G he takes off that whole week, and I might even be able to talk her in going up Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, you're just trying to one up me, ain't you? You're just trying to one up me. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. Okay, I'll go Saturday then. We could play this game. We're both retired. We could go anytime we want.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're right.
So it starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So if I went up
5th, 11th, and 12th.
At least a day early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it up.
I would like to go at least a day early and stay a couple of days later. I'm in no rush to go anywhere, to be honest.
Well, we're going up. We'll be there Monday, and we'll leave Sunday coming home.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
You don't have to get no hurry to leaving. So Sunday we'll get up, and I'll back the truck up to the bank and load her trike up and hook the trailer up and load my bike up, and everything goes in the trailer.
All right, here's what I got. I already have it on the schedule. Oops.
Unless she can't go, and then I'll sure enough be there, because I'll just ride Road King straight there.
So here's the days, Sick. There's your Thursday, your Friday, and your Saturday.
Okay.
I definitely have Wednesday down. If I can do, I'd love to do this with them guys being there so we could have freaking days of.
Yeah, I'd like to get there Monday and stay till the following Monday.
Yeah.
Do a whole week,
Yeah.
But bring your tent. Motel fills up. We'll just camp out over at Mr. G's house. I hear him now.
Ain't happening.
Well, I'm going to bring the van and I'm going to trailer up the bikes. I'll bring both bikes up.
We can sleep with the sheep. The sheep or goats? Sheep.
The sheep.
Sheep.
Yeah, law. Y'all come when you want. Stay as long as you like. We will put down some miles.
Yeah.
Oh
Have
yeah.
a blast.
And threaten me with a good time.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Right. Can I get back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Link you up. We'll link
Yeah,
you up.
Molly. You still, I mean, do you have the link still, or do you want me to send it to
Sorry.
you?
I'm staring at Glory here. So yeah, got it marked off for a few extra days, but we'll see
All right.
what happens. It's a
Moto works
goal.
the comments. I'll get the link
Got a
up.
goal.
All right, got you, man.
Goal.
Yeah,
How much
that's
are
what
the rooms up there?
60 to 80 bucks somewhere in there. I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I stayed all week for $340, I think.
That's pretty good. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
and you'll get two beds for that. Not, I don't think you can get one any cheaper with just one bed, but they give you 2 beds.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if my daughter's going. If not, we can split.
Yeah, man. I mean, whatever. I just want to reserve it for the week, and then I'll get 2 queens. Hi, Lolly. I'll get 2 queens in the room, and I'll be like, listen, if somebody wants to split it with me, then I'm gonna be up for that.
Yep. Either way it goes,
There you go.
definitely.
Exactly.
Hey, look at you can't smoke in the room now. I mean, sick.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Oh, they got smoking ones. Sorry. I hit a.
Yeah, cigarettes. No, they do have smoking rooms,
Oh, they do?
I think. Hey, Lolly,
Yes, they definitely
Hey, Ray.
do.
what you got?
I don't need to smoke in the room. I could always step outside.
I took your advice this morning and I got some new lights. I found them on Walmart
Nice.
Did you?
and we just
Oh.
got them. So I was going to try to see
Yeah.
Hey, we can see you now.
Yeah, we can
how,
see.
how it
Are they on
works.
yet?
Goes down.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Colors.
Oh, you got the ones I got then, didn't
yeah.
you?
Yeah, that's why I
yeah.
was asking you what kind
You
they
got like-
were.
Put them in your windshield of your car. They think you're the police.
Probably.
Great.
Desert's here.
Outlaw.
Desert.
What's up?
Here we go.
What up,
Hey,
Outlaw?
Desert.
Desert.
Yeah, we can see what you
Yeah,
look like
man.
now.
See.
Without my bald spot.
Desert,
Yeah.
keep an eye out for the mail, all right, bro?
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
Never
definitely.
listed or Hasty Dixie. I don't know what that is. You taking over?
Maybe
Okay.
put it in a new
I
envelope.
spoke with an agreeable woman. Oh, Rick, yes, I have.
Yeah, hopefully this one shows up.
These are pretty good, Ray. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like them. You got
I
them
think
both
you-
on your desk?
I've got one. I got one. It came at the 2-pack, so I got one for my desk and one for Frog's desk.
Really?
So
Okay.
if he wants to get on, he can get on and have some better lighting.
Well, that's worth checking out, Mr. G. And
Yep. Gonna do it for the week.
yeah,
About 300. Hopefully, it's
Yeah.
done more about 350 or so.
they didn't charge it. In fact, I don't know if they
Hey,
were just smoking. It's an older place. It's older. They don't really care about that. Frog was talking about being like 300.
Mr. G is the king of Tazewell. He always
Unless
go there and tell them, look, give all my friends a good discount.
I'm gonna have Leia with me, so I mean, Leia's gonna have to stay in the room.
Yeah, that I don't know then.
Yeah, you might want to ask him about that. I don't know about that. So
Well, she's a service dog, so
when you call him, Matt, just tell him. So I got my dog coming with me.
yeah, I got a service dog. She's trained well.
Do you have all of her paperwork?
I got a card for her
Yeah.
with her photograph on and her information.
That'll usually work. You just have to let them know that she's coming.
Yeah, here she is. She's all official.
That's awesome.
Officially official.
And she's United States registered. She's not the state registered. So she's got a picture and everything.
That's pretty awesome.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah. American Pit Bull Terrier. State, New Jersey. But whatever. U.S. registered service dog. It's not just so just because it's only because I registered her while I was living in New Jersey. But like, it doesn't have an expiration date or nothing.
Bye, Mr.
What's
G.
it?
See you, Mr. G.
Catch you later, Mr. G.
So long, Mr. G.
Peace. Thanks for the info.
Yes, sir.
What you been doing, Outlaw? Out there
I
enjoying that
was
80
sick
degree weather?
earlier, then I rode past downtown, and then I just got back and I made black bean chili, had corn, cheese, onion. It was pretty good.
Delicious.
Corn
Simplistic,
and
but
chili.
tasty.
Tex-Mex.
I like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, corn and chili's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Corn in a lot of stuff is pretty surprising. It adds a little texture, a pop, a little sweet.
A little color.
Mhm.
I just don't like how corn goes in the same way it comes out. You know what I mean?
I
It goes
even
out
like
the
it
same way
in-
it goes in.
Yeah,
Digest corn, by the way.
corn on the cob 2 times.
I love corn on the cob.
Everyone know that the human body cannot digest corn.
Yeah. I had a pound and a half shrimp today.
Nice, Mr. Gregory.
Shrimp.
Bro, we got 2 pounds of shrimp for $13, already cooked, peeled, and deveined.
Nice.
I took a frying pan, put me some butter and garlic, salt and pepper, and some other stuff, and just stuck them in there long enough to get them good and hot. Man, you got it going on now, Lolly.
There's some money.
We see you real good now.
Brightened up your world.
Did
Yeah.
you get your hair cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice. I like that.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I got to get used to it. I don't.
Shorter than you're used to.
Well, I had it shorter before. I'm just not used to it right this part. So we'll see.
It feels good, I would imagine. I know it always does. Like, I'd love to get rid of this mop, but I've told myself, I don't cut long hair, never do it. I always regretted it last time I did it, but then once you have it, you're like, man, it'd be nice to cut it.
Mine was down to past the middle of my back for about
Yeah.
30 years. And
My mom
I
was
said,
like
I'm
that.
done. So I got it. I took it off up to here.
Yeah, my mom was like that my her whole life. Always could sit on her hair, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was the same way.
She was real young in her 20s. I remember her bragging it because it come like right down to her, like where the knees bend in the back. I guess, like, didn't Cher have a lot of long hair back in the day too? Cher, you know who I'm talking about? Anybody?
Yeah.
I think she did at one time. Yeah.
Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Study and share.
Yeah, well, that was from that era, and that was
Yeah.
it was the in thing to do. And she had wigs too, so it looked like the
Yeah.
late 60s, early 70s, and that was an in thing to do too. She tuck that hair up and put on wigs, and
Yeah.
lots of fun stuff. Like, take forever. Like, Mom, let's just go. I want to see my friend. An hour and a half later, it's makeup, wigs, yeah, this and Time went real slow when you're a kid and you want to do something. You remember that? You're in a hurry all the time. Like you'd run places. Like if you had to go somewhere, you'd run there.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think it's changed.
even around
When
the
you're
house.
looking forward to something, takes forever.
Man, when
Run,
it was
Forrest, run. Run,
time to go
Forrest,
fishing,
run.
I couldn't unreel that rope in the front there that tied up the boat fast enough to get it in there. I wouldn't be out 20 foot and I'd have that first, even if I knew there was too shallow and no fish there, I'd throw one in because I just had to feel, I had to be fishing. I was excited. Couldn't wait for that bite.
I don't think
I'm
it
not like
changes
that
when
as
you get older.
much no more. I'm like, I'm okay. I can wait, but still get excited.
Yeah, I couldn't do the fishing where you had to just let it lay and wait for the bobber to go down.
Yeah.
I had to keep reeling it in and out.
Yeah. I ain't gonna want to look. I'm gonna make something happen. I'm gonna make you
Yep.
bite. Get over here. I'll be just sitting over there thinking about it. You know that fish is staring at that Senko for the last hour. All I gotta do is twitch it. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I can put a 10 up pretty good sometimes.
A what out?
10. I was talking to Ray's Moto Life.
Oh.
He's talking about putting a 10 up.
10. Okay.
He came
like,
over.
damn. We was talking fishing. Now she said 10. What's that?
I was answering Ray's.
What are you doing, Sick?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm making a coffee.
Oh,
Coffee.
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 And I'm staring at the crock pot and I'm saying, wow, it's over full. So that I'm gonna have to be really careful when I take the lid off so it doesn't overflow and make a mess on everything. Like I should have taken some liquid out.
Yeah, I put short out today. I think I used the wrong music. I should have went over there to Tom McDonald. Use some of his music.
Who's that?
Because I thought that would have blowed up, but it didn't.
The ones you think that are going to blow up don't, and the ones you think ain't going to do crap does.
Yeah, you're right. The ones you don't think is going to do anything, 8, 9, 10,000 views. The ones you think that will
go nowhere.
250.
That's why you
think,
have
this is
fun
going to
with
be
it.
great. Yeah, you think, oh man, this is awesome. And you're laughing at it or whatever it may be, and you think, man, this is gonna, and then nothing.
Yeah. I think I put I put the wrong music to it. Hell.
Sorry.
Did you get a puppy or was that a AI dog?
That was the AI. That was me and my daughter on the bike. I took that picture and done AI, the movie, the maker for photos.
Yeah, I watched it like 20 times. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. No, it's I tell you what, man, it's amazing what you can do with AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
They can take a photo.
It's scary.
You can take a photo and make it do anything, you know.
AI is scary. I keep thinking of all the sci-fi movies from way back when they were, dreaming it up.
Yeah.
That's coming to life today, and it's like, you remember
That's
that movie? That was a horror movie.
Remember how bad it was?
Yeah. Scary.
And they're doing it. The AIs are doing it. They're lying. They've caught them lying.
Hey, we could be AI. We could all be sitting here and we're AI.
Imagine I've been made up this whole time.
We're in the Matrix.
We're in the Matrix.
It's all just the Matrix.
Sometimes I think so. I've seen some strange things, man. I've seen some glitches. I've seen some glitches out there. I'm not joking. I've seen some glitches in the Matrix. I've seen it. I've seen a plane just sitting still in the sky, just sitting there. As I was riding the motorcycle, it just was not moving. It was just sitting there. So I've seen some glitches out there, man. I've seen some crazy stuff. We're in the Matrix.
Now that goes into the cryptids and the supernaturals, where you have the shiny piece that's going across the trees. Predator.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff gets crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it. I won't be able to sleep tonight. We are in.
Yeah, they're all a figment of our demented imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
like that evil. Hey, Frog. Frogzilla. You want to come get
All right,
salty?
everybody don't talk all at once now.
I was talking.
What up, Salty?
Hey, Frog.
Hey, Frog.
Frog. What's up, brother, man?
I got 3 lights now for interrogating you. Did you
Legs
see
are
this?
free. No
Salty's
shackles.
not bound.
He's an AI.
And AI. He's not really there. He's tied up in the basement. That's AI. He's tied up in the basement.
This is my robot. Frog
All
2.0.
Frog 2.0. Yeah.
He's been replaced.
The world don't need 2 of me.
No, we
They
don't.
definitely don't need 2 of me. For sure.
Thank you for agreeing so fast, honey.
Wow, that was quick.
I wouldn't want anybody else to get
My
you.
precious.
I wouldn't want anybody else to get you.
My precious.
My precious.
Gracious.
That's a fooey.
Sad you said it first.
Quick shoe. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, man.
You done getting your yard
Right,
sale
quick.
stuff together?
What happened?
You done getting your stuff together?
No.
Night, quick shoe.
I'm never gonna be done getting my stuff together, man.
Me either.
It's just the way it
You
is.
ain't one of those last minute guys.
No, I'm not a last minute person. That's why I'm starting to open up those boxes now. So I'm motivated. I want to vacuum. I want to take the other seats out of the van tomorrow. I want to vacuum the van. I want to start cleaning the inside and, just going over things and fixing things and filling
I had this forever and I don't want to get rid of it.
I gotta check the power steering fluid because the brand new pump is still screaming. Not screaming, but it's squealing because she ran it out of fluid more than once. I'm so mad. The brand new power steering fluid, power steering pump screwed. Because I told her, I said, you can't let it run out of fluid. I was like, when you hear it screaming like that, that is the pump saying, I need fluid inside me. I am running dry and burning up.
Yeah.
That's what the pump is screaming when you hear that squealing noise.
Yeah.
And she
Lubrication.
looked at me and said, okay. I was like, that pump's $190. I said, I know you don't care because you didn't pay for it. So try to keep an eye on the fluid level. He said, okay. Okay.
I used to have that on my office door, Evil.
And then I was like, don't you hear the screaming pump? She'd pull in the driveway. I was like, don't you hear the pump screaming? I was like, didn't you hear that?
Inside the house? Yeah.
Didn't you hear that when you left work that the pump was screaming when you started the vehicle? It was going. I was like, you didn't hear that? You didn't hear that saying that? You didn't hear the pump screaming that the entire drive home? And
Turn the radio up.
now when it is filled with fluid, it does that screaming sound, but on a slightly lower level.
Yeah.
Because now the pump is permanently injured.
Yeah.
So now it doesn't
Been
scream
dry
loud.
hauled too much.
There's a constant faint scream now. Saying you injured me, you injured me, you injured me, you injured me, you injured me. And I said, I know, I told her, I know, I told her, I know, I told her. I'm so sorry. So that's going to be another $190 eventually. Eventually, it's going to be another $190.
Yeah.
I can see that.
They
But, you know,
need to go back in the schools like home ec and teach living things
Yeah.
like putting oil in your car.
Like a life maintenance class.
Yeah, life maintenance.
Taxes.
How to change a tire.
Common
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
All the
Like,
real.
And we knew somebody locked the whole motor up because they didn't change the oil.
oh,
Like, did you put any oil in it? No. What do you mean?
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you check the oil?
what
You know,
kind
you got
of
to
oil?
check the water and the oil and these things to keep your car running. Oh, well, nobody told me.
It gets
Oh,
oil.
drive it.
You gotta put Earl in it. Gotta get Earl.
You got to change the oil? What's that?
I tell you, you look at kids today and it's like, I don't understand. Did
Oh,
you not
man,
pick up
don't
anything through all of your years of growing up and learning and seeing the world around you? No, they were down in their phones or
Yeah.
too busy doing other things.
We used to have this
See,
one
when
class.
we growing up, we didn't have cell phones and video games. We didn't have no choice but to be out in the yard and, get out and help my daddy and learn stuff.
Yeah.
You learned how to fill up your gas tank and change the oil, check
We
the
did.
wires.
We took bicycles and made ramps and jumped over tires and hurt ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, we had all the motor class in school,
Did
Yeah, that's
stupid
what I was saying.
stuff. And went ice skating on thin ice, and
Well, you had shop at school. You had, they don't have that anymore.
graphic arts, wood shop, metal shop,
Yeah, metal shop.
electricity, cooking, band.
Yeah.
They still have some of it, but you got to get approved for it and you have to sign up for it. And it's not a regular class.
7th grade shop project.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
That's
Made that in the 7th grade.
That's my favorite board.
Like when I
Get my cast iron out.
When I got punched in the face and broke my nose in high school, I didn't go get a gun and go shoot somebody. I dragged my desk down to the principal's office and tried to beat him with the desk. Because he punched me in the face and broke my nose. So I wanted to beat him to death with the desk. And that's what I told the principal. He's like, what are you doing with that? I'm going to kill the guy that broke my nose with this desk. And he's like, that's not a good idea. I say, I know, but it's practical. He broke my nose. Look at my nose. I'm bleeding. I
wanted to take shop, but they wouldn't let me because I was a girl. I wasn't allowed to take it. I had to take home ec.
That's how one of the high schools I went to was at Santa Rita. They wouldn't let any of the girls in auto.
That's fine. I learned. I watched my uncles and my dad and my mom. She knew as much about fixing things as anybody else did. We go through. She'd buy an old house, and we'd tear a wall down, put a nook in it. We did all kinds of stuff. I was like, I don't need shop. Fine.
If we were
Yeah.
late for wood shop class, Mr. San Giovanni would make us stand on top of the wood shop desks, which were huge, like 6 foot by 6 foot square tables. You know, so you could work on wood shop stuff on these huge tables, and there was a bunch of them in the classroom, as well as all the machinery to cut the wood and everything else. So if we were late in wood shop class, Mr. San Giovanni would make us stand on top of the desks and sing "I'm a Little Teapot."
Here's
And
my
do the
spout.
whole and do the whole, you know, the dance and everything, short and stout, and tip me over and pour me out and all that stuff. You know, all, just he was like, this is what you got to do. You got to stand up and you got to sing for "I'm a Little Teapots," or you go down to the principal's office. And nobody wanted to go down to the principal's office. So you stood on top of the desk and you sang for, entertained the class. You know, the class started doing their wood shop stuff. And you were the idiot on top of the desk singing "I'm a Little Teapot" while everyone else laughed while they started all their problems.
I see singing "I'm a Little Teapot."
Sick was late a lot.
It was fantastic.
He still knows the song and dance.
It was great. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Tip me over and pour me out.
He was sitting out there at the gas pump, you know, like this.
I mean, I think there was some other words to it. I don't remember them though.
Cold and scared. So we went and got some canned cat food and set it out there for it. And it came right to me. And I petted it. And Libby come in, the woman that walked from her house.
I was starting to listen to that.
Yeah.
I wanted to
getting
got a new cat.
You was getting interested.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Gregory. Again.
Yeah, right. That's kind of what happened with me on my last years. I just I swapped all my elective classes to the end of the day. In the last period, I TA'd for the art teacher who let me do whatever I want, and so then I'd be able to leave at like 11 because I wasn't gonna do the elective classes.
For the first semester of my senior year, I had one class, and then I went to vocational school. And then the second semester, I didn't have any classes. I went to work.
Yeah, I went to work. Went to go
Sorry,
move hay. Move hay and ride horses. Like, dude, I don't need to be here.
Every day at noon, I would take my very loud 63 Mighty Gutless out of the school parking lot, and I would drive to Jerome Avenue in the South Bronx and cop weed at the record store and drive back every single solitary day. And the teachers and nobody would bother me because my mother just burnt my house down to the ground. So nobody fucked with me. He's like, he's just going to get some weed. They didn't know where I was going, but I knew where I was going.
Just not here.
I'm out. I gotta go. I got some things I gotta get. I was tired of getting the shitty weed. I was tired of getting stems and seeds. Dude, these guys were Jamaicans in the freaking record store. They were giving us high quality bud, bro. Packed 50 bags, dude. Like packed. They were like quarter ounces at least.
Dang.
Yeah, man. I was like, hell yeah. And then we would roll pinners and we would sell the pinners at the underpass every day. $1 a pinner.
Should charge a little bit more.
100 of them would be $100.
Yeah, I've probably heard that.
Well, he said it was down.
Huh?
Ray said, your zipper is down. I said, no, it ain't. It's up. It just looked like it was down.
That was my senior year in high school.
Dude, I would get crazy. I'd just
I mean,
leave.
don't get me wrong. We got popped. I got popped twice in my senior year. I was mighty whitey. I was mighty whitey. It was 19. It was in the middle of the crack epidemic. It was 1989, 90. I mean, I was a tie-dye young 18-year-old kid in a white 63 gutless, making all kinds of racket coming down the road with the loud mufflers and stuff.
I only had 60 days
I'm sorry.
at school for my senior year, and then they pulled me in and told me I needed to go down to the school board that was down the highway and present why I should be allowed to graduate and everything. So I made this big old board, and then they passed me. They redid all my numbers and stuff. And shout out Miss Mento, thank you. But I was also like 6 classes behind. I don't know how the fuck.
They just wanted to push me through the rest of high school. They couldn't wait till I
Yeah.
They couldn't. They
Missy
were like,
still hated me.
They were like, holy crap. I was like, this guy is borderline postal. His mother just freaking burnt down, tried to kill the entire family on Easter morning. This guy's ready to go postal. Let him do whatever the hell he wants. And they did. They let me do whatever the hell I want. And I didn't take advantage of it. I just left whenever I wanted to, and nobody asked me about where I was going.
I took advantage of it.
And I came back and I went to pretty much only the important classes that I liked, and nobody said anything.
Yeah, I literally went to only like math, history.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to my study halls. I didn't go to my lunch.
Well, they didn't do you any favors, though. Well, my uncle graduated, and he didn't. He couldn't read. They passed him. He graduated and got a diploma, and he could not read a first grade book.
Yeah. I mean, they sent me down to the drug lady. I was like, what do you want? She's like, your mother just burnt your house down. I'm like, I'm quite aware of that.
I know. Thank you.
I was like, it's also condemned, the house, by the way. I was like, is there anything else you need to know?
Yeah.
I was like, you want me to go to church? I was like, what do you want me to do? I was like, can I leave now? I got to go to the city and go to Jerome Ave and get my weed. No, that's it. I was like, thanks.
We fought for 12 years for my middle son when he was in school. And it was awful because their learning abilities were different. And the school that he started in told me that he was just going to be slow and that I needed to get used to that fact. And I was like, no, he's not. But he had a lesion in his thalamus that caused issues, and he had attention deficit.
Yeah, ADHD. That's what I had. ADHD, dyslexia,
emotional disabilities, and learning disabilities. So I knew that there were going to be issues, but I took him out of that school. I told them all to kiss my butt and took him out. And
they kept on saying I didn't have anything until I had to get privately tested.
Well, they tested him, but when we took him to a new school, they said they scored it incorrectly, and he made A's. But then when he got in junior high and high school, all of the resources that were available in elementary were no longer available to him. And I didn't have $30,000 or $40,000 for tuition to send him to a private school. I mean, it's ridiculous, the things that they do to kids that don't fit perfectly in their little standard
curriculum and their freaking agenda.
Well, I mean, I was in resource room, which is basically like 1 or 2 kids in a room that you're being taught like one-on-one practically. Because I just math, science, and history I was horrible at.
he stuck with it, and he graduated, and I think with B's, C's, but he graduated all of his classes and he got a diploma. And he was so proud. It took him 2 extra years, but it was a nightmare the whole time.
I remember I sat down in Mr. Yurko's history class, which was a very known to be a very fast-paced, very intensive history class. I sat down in that classroom, and I felt like he mortified me. He said to me, Eric, I said, yes, Mr. Yurko. He said, you need to go and get switched out of this class. He's like, you are not going to be able to pass this class. You're going to fail this class. I was like, okay. I got up. I left. I went down. I got switched out. I got put in resource room. That was my sophomore year, I think. And then my mom asked me, she was like, can't you just like try? I'm like, fine. I was like, for one semester, I'll get on the honor society, and then I want you to leave me the hell alone. So that's what I did. I got on the honor society, which was B+ average for a quarter, and I got on it, and I stayed on it, and I maintained the grade, and I said, I'm done, and that's it. I stopped trying after that. And I was like, I just got regular like C's and B's and like no A's. I was like, now leave me alone. I was like, I'm not going to college. I was like, you think I'm going to college? You think I'm college material? I was like, save up for your daughters. Your daughter will go to college, and that's what they did. They put my daughter, my sister through 2 different colleges. Ridiculous.
I remember when we were little, we moved to. My mom took care of my great grandparents, and they were down in Grays, Kentucky. So we were in the country. Not a lot to do. We played outside a lot, but we played school when it rained or when we were bored. We'd play school. So she and I did really well in school, and it was difficult trying to teach the boys because it came easy to me and it didn't come easy to them. So I had a hard time trying to show them how and what to do, unfortunately.
And then, I was told to go live with my grandparents. And then my grandparents, well, actually my grandmother, because my grandfather was dead by then. My grandmother was like, oh, I want you home at this time. I was like, oh, whoa. I was like, I got to go. I was like, make sure Bridget stays here with you. I mean, because my sister and I are 6 years apart. So she's 6 years younger than I am.
So's my sister.
Yeah, so like she was the baby. So I was like, keep Bridget here, I'm out. And I was just like, I'll don't worry about me. I was like, I'll figure myself out.
Desert, that sounded like my oldest son. He loved dinosaurs, and when he was real little, he could tell you every dinosaur there ever was, what period they were in. He could spell every one of their names, but hated English. Would not do anything with it.
Yeah, I wasn't the best at English either.
I'm good at stuff that I like, but for some reason I just can't get my attention to focus on like the random crap that you have to do sometimes. Like
that's how he is.
It needed to interest me. If it wasn't interesting, I couldn't give a single shit about it.
No. And reading too. If I was reading just random stuff I didn't care about, my brain would be thinking while I'm reading it. Then I'm like, whoa, what did I just read? And
it wouldn't stick. It was like blah blah blah. It would not stick. It was like going in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, I'd rather just stare at the book and wait till the period to be over.
Exactly.
On the desk, I don't know, something. Please, like I don't want to read this.
Make it stop.
Dude, I still have nightmares that I haven't graduated high school yet. And I'm like I'm getting older and I'm like going to all the security guards. I'm like, hey, when am I going to graduate? Like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I'll never pass these tests.
I didn't have to pass I didn't pass the SATs or take the SATs. I was exempt.
I got
Back
lucky.
then,
They switched it to we had to pass the SATs like the year after I graduated. I'm like, dude, if I had to go do that. For some reason, I graduated early. I mean, I graduated when I was 17 and everyone else was like 18, 19, but I also started earlier, which I think was kind of a downfall.
back then the SATs were a big deal. Everybody made a big deal about the SATs. SATs. They studied all year to get to the SATs. SATs.
Because you had to go to college, and to go to college, you had to have your SATs. And
Yep, I guess
So I
that's
had
what
to
it
go.
was. Yeah, you had to have your SATs. And
Rather just work.
I was like, good. I don't have to take them. I don't have to feel the pressure of that. I was like, that's terrific.
hi, Xan.
First job I had was 6.
I was
We had
rodeoing and
two boys that
ranching a
didn't
lot
care to
too.
read.
So
I
I'd
got
always
two.
have people pulling me out of school and crap. So I was like, there's weeks I didn't go, months.
Yeah, man.
But it doesn't help now.
I was not a fan of school
No,
at all.
school.
You see, Sean, Ryan.
The only thing I liked about school was hanging out with people. If like go see
Yeah, I
them for a
like
little
hanging
bit.
out with my friends. Exactly.
Lunch.
I was never there.
Lunch.
Lunch
No.
was
Took
a
my
good one.
classes and got through with my classes. I made straight A's for the
Wow.
most part.
That's
And
good.
I went to college and I got my bachelor's degree and an associate's degree. But the whole time I was fighting my family because they were telling me I needed to be home with my kids and not going to school. I said, you'll never
That's
get it done. And I was like, watch me. And I did.
Nice.
Got summa cum laude.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I was pretty proud of it.
Yeah,
At
I
the
would be. That's a good one.
Didn't do me any good now, but I was impressed at the time.
Interesting. School.
Well, it went quiet.
Yeah.
I was reading Evil's post about when he was a kid.
Yep, slinging hay, moving hay, alfalfa, Bermuda, teff hay, 3-string bales, 6-string bales, chucking it. I think those are probably some of the best times. Doesn't seem like it at the time, but
Sometimes it is.
You've been quiet up there. I just been listening, trying to learn something.
I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow with the GoPro. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have it face me. Maybe I'll go riding around a little bit because I'm really tired of sitting in this damn house.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
That's all I do is sit in this damn house.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm on lives with you guys half the time, so you see me sitting in the fucking. I'm sorry, you see me sitting in the house all the time,
24/7.
Yeah, I'm like, he doesn't do much, does he? Like, no, don't do much. Money to do much. Because it costs nothing to do not much.
What is tonight? What is today? What is today?
It's Friday.
Yeah. And look where we're all at.
Yep.
So,
Same place we are every Friday.
Same place we'll be tomorrow night.
Yep.
Yeah. Same place.
And the next night. And the next night.
Yeah.
And the next night.
Well, we're gonna be closed in for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna be. We're gonna be
Ground
snowed.
Monday off.
Yeah, we'll be snowed
On
in.
Sunday, we ain't going nowhere.
Yep, we're going to have foot of snow. All right.
Chasing the
Go out
dogs out in the snow. That's what we're gonna be
Go out
doing.
and play in the snow.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, XN, you're getting the same stuff that we are. You'll get it before us.
You're supposed to get more ice.
It was 84 or 85 today here.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Man. Nobody wants to hear that. Where's put your mute his ass.
My bad. I'm sorry.
All right,
No,
Moto.
you're good.
Ray, mute him. We're done.
Apparently he don't remember the rule, huh? Sick.
Yeah.
Don't be a Richard.
Yeah, don't be a Richard.
Today's high was 64, and tonight's is going to be 37. It's going to get cold.
Why are they buying a $1,500 puppy?
Who?
$1,500.
Moto's wife.
Why?
Wow.
Why? There's you know how many puppies you could rescue at the shelter for $1,500?
Yeah.
You could save so many lives at the shelter.
Dude, people are taxing for
69
dogs
cents a
these days.
day.
There was somebody selling little basset hounds, and they were like, I want to say they were closer to 6,000 a piece. Like, you guys are making stuff up at this point. Like, there's no way it's a $6,000 dog.
Dude, I flipped out when I found out my dogs were in the pound. I lost my mind, bro. When I tell you I lost my mind, I was like, how does this happen? I was like, why is Appalachia County calling me and telling me that my dog is in their county facility with the other dogs? How does that happen? Explain that.
Maybe the tags, the little chip that's in them, you didn't renew it.
No,
and then they put the same code in another one.
No. You know what happens? Your ex gets Section 8'd because she was walking around the neighborhood at night with the dogs off leash, naked, trying to walk in people's houses saying that the aliens were following her. That's how that happens. And then you do that like 6-7 times, and then they put you in a facility and they impound the dogs because the dogs can't take care of themselves because mommy is having a crisis. And then I get a phone call in Cape Coral because I just got out of jail because I'm the crazy one, obviously.
Ours
And
was traumatized.
I was told that your dogs are in the county facility. I was like, what? And then I didn't have a car. I had to find a ride to Gainesville from Cape Coral, which is quite a distance. I don't know if anyone knows that.
Yeah, it's far.
Yeah, like 4 hours.
Hey, Charlene.
So yeah, that was fun. That was a good time.
Charlene.
And I just want everyone to know that I paid for that. I paid for that relationship financially. I thought that was a good idea to pay for that and support that.
I can't see your comments. I blocked you.
I can't see your comments.
What's going on there?
Oh, Salty.
Salty done blocked in. What'd you do to Salty?
Too warm a weather here.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Salty has some snow, that's for sure.
Yep. Good times.
I like seasons though. Sometimes you feel like you should be doing something when it's like nice out. When it's nice out all the time.
You feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlene.
These things make you stronger, they say.
What does?
Life experiences.
Yeah, or beat you down.
Yeah, I must be like 35 Hulks by now. All in one. Yep. Good times. Oh shit. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh no, I went to Vegas because I was done. I was done with her and she knew it. And I was like, she was like, oh, she was making all this money by then. And I was like, I was waiting for her to pay me back. And she's like, oh, by the way, I'm never paying you back. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm gonna go see the Dead in Vegas for 9 shows, by the way. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
and then your pipe and smoke it.
Well, it was either do that or put a 6-speed Baker Rock Crusher tranny and primary in my bike. And I decided that I didn't want to do that because I just put $8,000 in the motor and I was gonna put, $10,000 in Vegas and go to the shows. It was a good time. Came back overdrawn. Overdrawn and negative in the accounts, without a doubt. But I didn't touch any whores and I didn't do any coke, so I was happy.
Do you get paid for marrying people as an ordained minister?
Me?
Or is that, yeah, if you're an ordained minister, do you get paid to marry people?
Do you think I'm
Or
an
is it
ordained minister for some reason?
No, Evil Rick.
He's talking about Evil Rick.
Oh.
People usually tip them. I mean, you
Or is
usually
it like a
tip
free
a
thing?
minister if they do that for you, no matter where they are.
Yeah.
I should not be a minister of anything. That's for sure.
$100,
Yeah,
you can do 10 a day.
I did. I tipped the guy that married me and my wife at like $100 or something like that.
I did. That's what me and Katie did. Give him $100.
I did.
$100, do 10 a day, cash money, $1,000 a day, $7,000 a week.
Where's
Yeah, whoever needs to get
$100?
married, let me know.
Tell the government I ain't married nobody this week.
I should have walked into the Harley Davidson place first. Spent that $100 there.
That's what the HD stands for, $100.
$100.
High dollar, $100.
Yeah. Blame it on the minister. Didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
They didn't
Give him $100 back.
Whew. Getting that killer headache now.
Did you eat?
We don't have.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but we don't have to have a blood test no more. I think that's been going in Georgia for a long time.
It's been gone here for many a year.
Yeah.
Moto,
no blood test.
Moto
You
takes
can
some ibuprofen.
You marry your sister. Don't need no blood test.
You got water, Moto?
Little sugar, a little water, a little salt.
Hydrate.
Man, I've ate stew. I've had cookies. I've had pecans.
It could be
coffee.
dehydrated.
Had a big glass of water this morning. That's the only water I've had, but
Have some water. Maybe it'll go away.
Gotta stay hydrated. I drink these things all day.
Yeah.
I flavor all my water.
I used to drink lots of water and fluids, and I
I
just
drank
got out of
probably
the habit of it. Now I just
10
don't
of
even
these a
crave
day.
it. Got to save room for coffee.
Yeah.
I drink about 10 bottles a day. I go through a case every day, 2.5 days.
I try to drink like a gallon a day.
I don't drink water out of the pipes here because this house is 50 years old. And the
You just
pipes
drink
need
when
to
I'm
be
thirsty.
replaced, but I ain't doing it.
Get thirsty, I drink. You know, it's like that's when it tells you.
The
Sugar
coffee,
goes up, you get thirsty.
I drink is tap water.
Well, yeah, me too. Now I use tap water to drink coffee.
Yeah.
No, I can't drink it. Got too hard of a chlorine smell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, the pipes in the
fluoride and
house is
chlorine.
50 years old.
So why don't they do the blood tests anymore?
I don't know.
You think they would with all the divorces and things to let people know that they're related before they get married?
Probably why they quit doing it.
That's my cousin.
Where you
It
marry your sister.
happens.
So you can marry your sister if you want to.
There's people out there that didn't know they were related because people
I've
cheat,
seen that.
divorces, and they end up being brother and sister.
Yeah.
I seen that.
You never know who you married.
It happens a lot more today than it ever did.
That's
Especially
insane.
if you live in a small town.
Yeah.
Everybody's kin to everybody.
Or the town over.
Yeah.
Because that's where the kid that you weren't supposed to have ends up being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then they take it away. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Get married, be sitting around one night, get talking about your great granddaddy. Well, that was my great granddaddy. It was.
Both pulls out a picture.
Be like,
My younger sister was married and she had a fling one night, got divorced, had to do a paternity, did a DNA test with the baby's daddy. Her and him were more related than them to the baby.
Oh.
Then we found out that her daddy was cheating on mama and had him. And they were about the same age.
Wow.
Oh boy.
So it does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family mix up.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
I just thank God
knew
she
you would
came out
know,
okay.
yeah.
She doesn't have any issues, but
Yeah.
it's like, really?
That's a hell of a joy you got there.
Yep.
Well,
no, she's
we're
a
all
beautiful
basically-
girl. She turned out gorgeous.
We're all basically we're all related anyway. You know, we're all related. It's just not like, you know, brother and sister
We're
related.
all animals.
Yeah.
It's 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
And we're all doing what they're doing on the Discovery Channel.
You might find out you're getting a husband instead of a wife.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, there's that too.
Just make sure they don't have an Adam's
Well,
apple.
if you believe
They
in
can have
Adam and
those-
Eve, we're all kin.
Yeah, but we're so far down the bloodline that we're not, you know. But,
Yeah.
But technically we are, yeah.
Technically.
We all come from the same creator. So if you believe that way.
He said, be fruitful and multiply.
You know what's
So
crazy?
if it was just Adam and Eve, and they was having kids, girls and boys, how did more kids come around?
I thought they had 2 sons.
They did. They had to.
Yeah.
Okay. Then who was the okay?
Let's stay out of that rabbit. Let's not go down
Yeah.
that one.
So
right
if
now.
they had 2 sons, who's the mom of the rest of them?
You know what's
Ooh.
crazy is I was looking through those boxes and I found a folded in half piece of paper, and I opened it up and it said Eric Gum, and he said has completed and satisfied the tasks of his communion, and it was dated whatever 1980. I was like, wow. It was like a certificate of like I was 10 years old. 10 years old.
Salty. They don't do it, but you might wind up getting a
Yeah.
It is 24.
Oh man.
25.
I had to pull a crocodile down. Of course, sometimes that don't work.
Yeah, because things can be cut off.
Yeah. That'd be a hell of a note. Get married and wind up being a man you're married to.
Oh, I'd kill myself.
I would kill myself.
I would make sure I would be like, no.
Something would be chopped up in pieces.
I'd be like, let's go shower together.
There he goes.
There he
Check
goes.
everything out.
That's why you don't go to Vegas and get drunk and wind up next morning married.
No crazy scars anywhere. Hey, get me the smelling salts.
Whew.
Oh, good God Almighty! Oh, give me the smelling salts.
All of us have 512 seventh grade grandparents. Individually, those ancestors have been 6 and 14 million descendants. Combined, it is why so many are related to famous people the further back you go.
It's amazing.
Huh? What's up, Ghost?
Good to
Hello,
see you,
Ghost.
Sarah.
What up, chasing ghosts? Go.
6 and 14 million descendants.
Hey, y'all, hold on. Let me see if I can hear a pin drop.
Yeah, let's see if I can hear some That's right.
All quiet.
I heard it.
You ain't over talking. We're quiet.
I was partaking of my vice. Sorry.
Medical treatment.
Back.
Yeah, motor mouth's back. Hi,
Shit.
Chase. Hi, Tara.
Frog doing something I can't do. He done stood there longer than I can stand up.
I got 4 screws that hold my right ankle together. That's why I kind of keep bouncing around. And if I
can't sit.
lean more than this, I just fall over because it doesn't give.
And we went to Walmart. We went to Walmart the other day. I walked back to the electronics, back out. I had to stop and rest.
Yeah, I can't. She likes to take her time and look at stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have to watch.
No, that's Katie. She got to go up down every aisle in the book aisle. Me, I let her out the door. I said, call me when you're ready. I'm going to park and sleep.
He goes to the sporting section.
Yeah,
or the cars.
Sporting goods.
And then he meets me back over. I don't like to shop. I walk slower and I'm looking for the better deals, but I hate shopping.
Yeah.
I do the Walmart delivery as much as possible, or Sam's delivery.
4 hours go. There ain't no sense you going to bed.
Shit.
You'll no more lay
He
your head
showed you his
down.
legs. He's not chained.
I told you, Frogzilla, he's AI, man. The real one's down in the basement.
He's a hologram.
He's a hologram.
Yeah.
I was lonely and I built me a robot. Talk about a rabbit hole.
Yeah. Hey, that could happen. You could.
It's already happened.
One day. You could go to work one day and come
It's already
home.
happening.
You think it's your wife or your husband, but it's not. It's robot or something. Yeah.
The new Tesla bot, Love
Yeah.
Edition.
Well, people are ordering
be.
robots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
got them in Japan and China, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
And they made it look like the iRobot robots.
And
Yeah.
they're having AI personalities and stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
that's like them
crazy.
silicone doll women. If they was around when I was young, I never would have got married. I'd been better off.
Mr. Gregory, you're so
You
honest.
get bored with somebody doing everything you ever wanted. You get
Mr.
bored with
Gregory
it.
is hysterical.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you would.
We make
You're
it
They
right.
can't. They
exciting.
can't cook, so that's what got me. Was I need somebody to cook for me.
Well, they can cook now. The robots could do everything you want, man.
Yeah.
So you got it made.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if they burn themselves.
Yeah. No medical bills.
No medical bills.
Now there'd be a medical bill. You'd have to, or not a medical bill, but a repair bill. So it'd be like having a
repair bill.
car.
Well, they gotta
Oh, that's true.
they gotta
You
have
have to pay
heat.
like $3,000 to get their arm replaced.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
no telling what they cost.
they gotta have heat and cold sensors so they know how, you know. I mean, we're talking advanced stuff here.
How much is
Yeah, they're like 30 grand, 40 grand.
Yeah, like you're talking like an expensive car.
Yeah, you just go online and order it.
6 already ordering his. He's having a specialty made.
Yeah, I can't afford it. I can't afford a real chick. Nevertheless, a fake
That's
one.
why. That's why. Because you got your robot
base-
planned out.
The basic model starts out at 5,000. The advanced model is 500,000.
Oh, good night.
Good Lord, I'll keep my
Right,
lunch
you better be
cheaper.
looking into it.
Jason goes, yeah, they
They
do.
probably equal out at the end.
Yeah,
The
it
advanced
might.
models do. They do everything.
Tesla's Optimus humanoid robots could be available to consumers in 2026.
Right,
Cost
folks.
20 to 30K once production is scaled.
Yeah, who the hell can afford
Clean,
that?
do laundry, asking for a friend.
Yeah, Chase. Yeah, Ghost. Yeah.
Oh,
She's
man.
awful.
Oh, more.
Oh, evil Rick. That's too great. Oh, that's great. Oy vey.
They'd be great for the first month, and then after that, you get bored.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
Okay, robot. I'm going to go out and cheat on you now. See you later.
Okay.
Have a good time. Have a good time. Have a
See
good
you when
time.
you get home.
Do you need me to unlock the door?
Enjoy your day.
She'll have this like green freaking hydraulic fluid spurting out of her mouth. It'll be
Now what happens? Her little finger lift up. Ching.
Dude, and then you go and you sneak over with your new lady and you go look in your window and the robot's sitting there watching TV on the couch.
on the couch. Yeah.
Boom! Looks at you.
One thing I worry about if they malfunction when like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like Bluetooth.
Oopsies.
Go send
All
some
right.
evil code to your robot and hack it.
Oh,
There's something very, very wrong with us.
yes, there is something very, very wrong with us.
Hey, random
I mean,
stranger.
Think about now, Xan. I mean, how many things are out there that's more fake now and available? They have fake, you got your wigs, your extensions, your contact lenses, fake eyelashes, boobs, butts. They have pants that you can put on that has a butt in them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
you
just
never
think-
know who you're going home with.
Yeah.
Just think about this though. Look what we got today. Can you imagine 50 years from now?
Anarchy.
It's scary. I don't want to be
I
around.
almost can't imagine it.
No,
I bet
think
you won't
there's-
better tell them from the real people.
The human population is going to go extinct.
That's what I think. I think there's gonna be a crash before it gets real good.
Yep.
What's that? They made a movie where the robots were killing off all the humans and taking over the world.
Yep.
I Robot.
Was it
Terminator.
iRobot?
iRobot.
iRobot.
Was it
Yeah.
iRobot?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
from
was
Will
one of-
Smith.
Yeah.
There's been several movies on it that did that. There were some older ones too, but it was
Westworld.
their
Wild West.
Westworld.
their
Yeah.
main programming was that humans were not to be harmed, and
Mhm.
we are our worst enemies, so we harm ourselves. So they decided that we needed to go so that we couldn't harm ourselves.
Yeah. No, we ride motorcycles. We don't sell none.
I know which movie you're talking about, Ollie. And then they have like the main brains, and
Yeah.
the guy has what is that called?
There was iRobot, and that one I think was similar to that, and they didn't want to be shut down. But there was another one, I think it was an older movie, and they were killing the humans so the humans wouldn't kill themselves
That's kind
because
of
they
crazy.
could do it without causing pain.
Yeah.
I,
That's
re-
crazy.
I remember that movie, but I like to say I can't think of the name of it. But I do remember seeing it.
Ex Machina? Ex.
That may have
Okay.
been it, or been close to it. That's a newer one though.
What do you want?
It's crazy though. I mean, people have trouble with relationships today. Can you imagine when that goes into production, what it's going to cause and the trouble that
Oh,
people are
yeah.
going to have
Yeah.
relating to somebody?
It's gonna get crazy.
Yeah. Sick might have a bike for sale.
No. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
Random stranger asked if we sell bikes.
No.
Not in the market.
Sick said, I ain't selling my bikes.
No.
Blade Runner.
What do you want?
Yeah, there's a old one about the smart house, and there's a new one I just watched the other day that was like
Yeah.
a remake, and
Yeah.
it was really
What
pretty good.
Blade Runner had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I'm not sure.
I thought Blade Runner was one with Richard Dawson and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What do you want?
Hello, Ray.
1982, it was Harrison Ford, Edward James Olmos, William Sanderson, John Edward Allen.
Okay.
That was Blade
Not
Runner.
Well, what movie was that with Richard Dawson and him?
Somebody in the comments will get it.
Richard Dawson.
Yeah, him and Arnold Schwarzenegger was in some kind of a sci-fi movie.
Terminator?
The Running Man?
The Running Man.
Yeah, The Running Man.
That's what it is.
Now I'm
Yeah,
surprised
I
that
like the one
hasn't
where
happened.
he went to Mars too. That's a pretty good movie he was in.
Yeah, that was Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall. I remember that movie.
Yeah, that's where our government's getting all their ideas from, is movies.
Yeah, I thought the reality shows was going to turn into The Running Man.
Yeah. Yeah, that was real.
Everybody wants to see death and destruction instead of.
Hey, well, there ain't no difference between that and YouTube.
No, there's not, unfortunately.
I know it, because you put a short out or something like that, get 1 million views. People like death and doom.
People love Death and Doom.
Doom and death, or doom.
Doom and
Death
gloom.
rate.
That's what sells.
Who was I talking
Death
with
rate.
earlier?
Was Death Race the one where the people driving the car, killing? You get points for killing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right.
You kill a kid so much, a woman so much, a man so much. I ain't seen that movie in 40 years.
Yeah.
Afraid is the new Smart House movie. It's a pretty good movie.
Those make me paranoid. Get locked in somebody's smart house.
Well, this one they sold it as a test to put it into production, and it ended up that they had already had it. They built it, and it had already connected itself throughout the internet and made people do things. So when they tried to get help and get out of the house, it was there because it had already taken over everything.
I don't know, Salty. I
one
ain't
brief-
fair.
Riff Raff.
Yes,
Riff-
from Rocky Horror. Yeah, the angle he's sitting in. He takes his glasses off and puts a top hat on.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Rocky Horror.
They died in his own world.
Riff Raff.
Riff Raff.
Get along, Tattoo Day.
I don't know what that is.
I'm
It's
lost.
a cult classic with
What Rocky Horror is, I don't know who
Rocky
Riff
Horror
Raff
Show.
is or whatever.
Riff Raff was the doorman.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. That's a little bit of a stretch.
Never
It was
watched
the way he was sitting, the angle that he was in. He
Yeah.
don't look like Riff Raff normally, but the way he was sitting with the hair down.
Yeah, I reckon that was better than Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, that was a horrible movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Especially if you watched it not knowing what you're getting yourself into.
Well, I tell you what, we thought, I ain't gonna lie to you, me and Katie went and seen it. We just got up and left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
No, you don't waste your time.
You ain't missing out on nothing.
If you want to see a couple guys,
Kissing and loving
yeah,
No,
then
thank
don't
you.
go see it.
on their cowboy adventure. You're like, oh man.
Yeah, see, I thought it was gonna be a cowboy movie, Brokeback Mountain, you know. Well, yeah, but no.
It's kind of, yeah.
No.
Nope.
Go back now.
Okay.
What y'all think, everybody?
No, I'm
We
with
have such a wonderful time.
I'm gonna get off here and go sit and watch TV, I guess. Oh, how exciting!
Yeah, I gotta go spend 30 minutes with Doe later. Won't have to sleep in the bed tonight.
You're gonna be in the doghouse.
Yeah.
That's one thing
Yeah.
I've always told my wife, my first wife and my second wife. I said, look, I paid for this bed too, and I'll be damned if I ain't gonna sleep in it. You'll never throw me out of my bed. If you don't want to sleep with me, you go on the couch. That's the way it goes.
Well, she said, you're on a live 4 days a week. I said, actually 5 days a week.
Never
We're on
go to
live.
bed angry.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
true.
ever
Never
spend
go
no
to bed.
time with me.
We're always on a live, though. I mean, look at us.
We are.
Someone's got a live.
Yeah, I had to
Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
come down
Sunday.
and upload a video while we was doing this. Actually,
See, I mean, we're all.
Yeah, I got to get my mail call video out. John will like it. But I went back and redone it because I was showing the pack. Yeah, it's from a retired rider, retired Harley rider, retired Brookline rider, something like that. I said, no, I'll go back and change it.
Bye, random.
funny. Yeah. Yeah, we're always on the live. Somebody's on the live. That's what I'm telling you. We're living in the matrix. We are in the matrix.
Ray's Moto Life said,
Yeah.
"Dog Instagram."
Yeah. Strange.
He's checking,
Well,
Ray.
if it's all right,
All right.
with everybody, we'll get out of here and
I'll see you guys tomorrow
Thanks,
night.
everybody.
See you around
See you
there,
guys.
Ray.
Love you
Yeah.
guys.
Later,
Everyone
y'all.
have a good night.
all right,
Night,
everybody.
fanboy.
Being
Happy,
sick.
it was fun. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Next
Tomorrow, always tomorrow.
week,
The sun
tomorrow.
will come up tomorrow.
Moto's
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
adorable. That's a cute little puppy, but it's still